Hello, this is a test stream.
Should
So, is it popped up?
just sit here.
No.
Did you guys log into your original accounts?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, it popped up.
nice.
It's called Let's Build.
Take high Justin. It's not good.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I was expecting him to join, so kind of wanted to.
Let me just mute our chat. You two can join. Safely.
Okay. How do I make use mods, by the way?
Yeah, you could.
I mean, how do I make use mods? I'm
What
just
do you
gonna
mean?
like
Yeah, I
hold
can
on.
hear quite well.
You can hear me quite well. Can you hear each other quite well?
Yeah.
So it's
Alright,
not,
what you
it's
do
not
is
too
you
quiet.
go over our names, click the three dots, and then click add mod, I think.
Okay. Add moderator. Nice. New subscriber. Circle Cat. Alright, so we got one watching now.
Yes, me.
And me.
Cool. Alright.
Right, I'm gonna go to my channel, and then I'm gonna set one of the tags as Jake Paul, like every popular YouTuber, and then I'm
Jake
gonna see
Paul.
if I get a view increase.
Alright,
I think I already did it with one of my videos, and
alright, let me just make you a mod as well.
how did you do that? Creator Studio.
Alright, so can you?
If I build studio stream,
I mean, what? Wait, what was the question?
I'm just building my map.
Yeah. I mean, do whatever you want in your maps and whatever. Just I mean, try and keep it on topic. The talking. But by the way, one thing I really need to know, is there a way to have a permanent stream link?
I don't think so.
Like for instance, you know how you've got Twitch, like you have the channel Twitch. So if I was to click on that channel and oh wow, it's like there would be a chance whether it was you'd just catch someone online, you know what I mean?
Yeah, here I did test
Like-
that if tags actually worked well. So I
Alright.
made this. I paid these people to make this horrible, cringy video,
Which
Oh,
I
yeah.
loved.
which was freaking perfect. And I'm gonna send it.
Best video you made.
It was perfect, honestly. 109 views with these two tags.
What, Jake Paul?
Okay.
So you're saying we should
Because-
tag all our videos with Jake Paul?
That's the whole point, man. Views are what count.
Yeah.
Views are where the heart is.
Yeah. Usually if I see a video with like 1 million views, I'll sort of go, hey, that subscriber's pretty popular, I'll sub to him.
I don't sub to many people. I don't know why. I'm just like, no.
Kinda same. I mean, as long as they're actually informative in what they do.
I have a thing that tells me what the tags of every video on YouTube is. So.
The only problem about leaving tags like that is you get toxic like 5-year-olds. So
Yeah, you do. Right, wait, I think I did that wrong. I have done that wrong. Rep. Let's start again. Alright, in fact, if you guys are watching the stream real quick, I just want to ask. So, I've made, obviously, as you can see, I'm making a huge structure.
yes.
I have two different ways that I'm currently building it. I don't know whether, which way is, like, the best way, is what I'm asking.
Alright.
So I have this way, where if you look at it from above, as you can see on the outside, it is indented by 1. Like this,
Yeah.
it's kind of indented a little bit. Whereas on this side, obviously it's 1 block thicker. Obviously it gives it that thickness, but it loses shape on this side. But again, at the same time, it still looks kind of good, and the blocks actually make sense, like the block placement.
Someone's asking if this is 360.
This is not 360. This is completely PC. Though I can use the old menu just by pressing escape. Who was that said that?
Ultras?
Ultras.
07?
Hey, Ultras. How you doing?
It's annoying.
Our most active viewer, probably.
Yeah. Then again, I watched your entire stream yesterday.
Oh,
I
did you?
watched that
Yeah,
part
I
of it.
sat there like throughout the entire thing.
I died so many times.
Yeah. Like I saw you pick up. You was like, all right, let me go pick on that zombie real quick, and then you just sort of just plop.
I like it.
Like you was about to kill him, and then you sort of just gave up and ran away, and that's how you died.
Well, I was alright.
Like,
so
bro,
I
you
had a
clearly don't play
strategy.
Dark Souls.
I had a strategy. What I would do is I was running, smack him a few times, run away. Running, smack him a few times, run away. Running, smack him, and repeat. All right. And then the last death was the most stupidest thing ever. All right.
Yeah.
So there was this pit of water.
Very misleading title. Let's build. It is a let's build.
Oh, he's thinking that we're building with you.
Oh no, a let's build is the viewers watch me build live. Like that is the definition of a let's build.
All right. So at the end of the stream,
Yeah.
what happened is there was this pit of water. All right.
Oh
So
yeah.
I jumped in the water, and turns out directly below that first layer of water was lava, just directly below it,
Oh dear.
and it made me so mad.
That's pretty
'Cause
funny.
how is that possible?
I have no clue.
Like here, I'll go to it right now.
Right, I forgot about how to do
Actually,
this.
I don't want to load that because it's like ages.
Wait, what's the stream about? Sorry,
What's the stream? What?
to break the fourth wall. Wait, what would... I'm busy.
Hold on, let me turn you up in Discord. Can't really hear you.
I'm gonna share the stream to everything.
I was gonna say, can you do that so that we can get viewers? All right,
So
Onion
I
talk.
got you.
Talk Onion.
Hello.
All right, I'll shove you up on 200. Why not? All right. So what was the question you were saying?
What we're talking about this stream.
What are we talking about? All right, so we've got a few points that we can just randomly talk about. So I guess we can talk about the history of Toll Miner. Are you proud of how far Toll Miner's come?
Yes.
Do you like? Well, okay. Like, all right, that's a very
Oh
closed
my
question
God.
there. Like, all right, do you think that it's going to improve in the future?
Oh yeah, of course it is.
In which way, like how far do you reckon it's going to go? Do you reckon it's going to go to big YouTubers? How
Oh, with Total Miner?
how will impact? Yeah,
As long as Yuxcast don't play it again.
I mean, yeah, I remember they made a video on it and they made it sound like it was the shittest game on Xbox, but like, I don't know.
It isn't.
They literally played survival.
Got scared and then cried.
Yeah, they played on survival, which is like the worst game mode.
I love it when everyone calls this game a Minecraft ripoff and they don't even play it.
Exactly. Like, hold on, I'm about to do a creative tool. This game literally cuts your entire building time in half, maybe even 3/4. Like, you know this
Right.
entire mountain that I've built? Oh, in fact, I'll show you the map so far. You know this entire thing? I made this in 2 days. 2 days
And
I've
then
made
not
this in.
only that, look,
2 days.
alright, so with Minecraft, with the server, you have to get plugins. You have to do all this stuff to run this decent server. On Total Miner, you have to script and build.
You have
Boom.
to you have to open the game. You have to open the game and everything's there for you. Like,
Like, boy.
oh, there's a
And
glitch
the
in this
most
system.
you'll have to
Okay,
do
wait 2
outside
months, so you'll be able to get an
full
update
editing
for it. Sorry?
The most you'd have to do is download a mod. And you don't even have to do that.
It's so good. In fact, they only recently added modding, so anyone who's actually wanting to get into the modding part can.
Yeah, and then my mod is actually really good so far. Still work in progress.
It's good promotion.
Now,
Shameless,
the next thing I want to talk about is like it's a touching subject because I know that a lot of people don't get it, but all right. So how do you guys feel about the fact that Total Miner has been classed as a early access game?
That doesn't bother me.
Does it?
Yeah,
Okay,
don't
because
bother me.
for some reason it bothers me a lot. Because when I think of early access games, I instantly think PUBG, Ark Survival Evolved. What else? What other AAA titles are early access? Mate, even Star Wars Battlefront was early access at one point, and the idea is that they have these games that they can go, oh well, we're early access, so if anything goes wrong, it's your fault because you decided to chip in with this community. You know what I mean?
I too early.
Yeah.
That's why
Oh.
it's early access.
I'm getting a. Oh, it does this for some reason. My frames drop for like a solid 30 seconds.
I think of early access is as PUBG or a game called Astroneer. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah, I played. Yeah.
because Astroneer is so good. I played that on an Xbox, and oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh yeah. Well,
I could
okay,
play it
so
all day.
that's another example. The thing I wanted, or like I'm kind of hoping that Total Miner should be categorized as, is a PC port. It's not early access. It's a PC port. It's two different
Yeah.
things. PUBG started as a game. In fact, PUBG started as the game it is today. And the reason it is the game it... Oh, my frames are back. The reason the game as it is today is because the community decided to chip in and started making it really popular. Now, me personally, I think that that's a pretty good thing that the community did.
Yeah.
But it's still early access, even though it's got an absolute crap load of players that play it. You know what I mean? Like this, for
It's not
instance.
quite
Yeah, this, for instance, is a PC port. A PC port is a game that comes from a different platform to support a PC, like to support the PC content, right? So you bring a game from, say, PS4, Xbox, and you install the game, you start playing on this, and you play it as if you're playing on an Xbox without the Xbox controller, or with the Xbox controller. You never know.
with
Now-
my cases.
Yeah. And that's the thing that really annoys me, because, like, why isn't there a category that says PC port?
Well,
Because I could go, well,
personally-
this game isn't as good as PUBG. I'm not going to play this. You know, like,
Well,
it's under the same
personally,
category.
The reason why I don't think like we would list it as a PC port is because if you think about it, the Xbox like 360 like indie game store just completely shut down.
Okay, yeah.
So now we're having to main it with PC.
I see what you mean there.
Side note about the culture.
Yeah, basically. Ah,
Yeah, I agree.
Because I don't think like it would make it to PC as soon as it did if they didn't shut down the Microsoft store.
yeah. Honestly, I'm quite glad that they shifted it as quick as they did. But at the same time, if they didn't announce that it was coming to PC so soon, and then had
Because
us
we've
all
been waiting
waiting,
for PC for 3 years. now.
exactly. I've been waiting
Yeah.
in the Discord, the official Discord, ever since like I think it was in the same week that it got released.
I joined the Discord, then I left because it was kind of toxic.
Oh yeah, I
There
hate
was this
toxic.
one guy that always got on my nerves, and he just
Yeah, I've got quite a few people in the Total Miner Discord that do that. They just blatantly troll. It's actually stupid.
like I hate people like that.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah. There's people like that on forums, so that's
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's a few people in the Discord that blatantly troll, and but they troll to the point where it's not classed as anything severe. So there's nothing to in a sense worry about, if you know what I mean.
yeah, I do.
Yeah, they're just annoying.
Like there's oh, I've done this wrong. Fuck. Uh-oh. That's gay.
I'm actually gonna start working on my map. I need to do that.
Awesome.
I'll work on it.
Right, I'm gonna need to work on that actually, but I'll do that in a sec. Alright, what else was there? Let me just quickly go on the notes. We had a few. Actually, this is members list. How many viewers we got on the channel? We got 4 viewers. Okay, that's alright. Hello, people. Let's build. Meaning you're building with them. Clickbait title. But I'm with Onion and Cat.
What?
Like, but I'm building. Like, what? Should I just put I'm building / also in chat with? Like,
Not really,
I don't get what else to
I
put
call it
really.
a conversation.
Okay, I'll just call it like discussion time. Why not?
Total Miner discussion thing. Oh, did we post it in the Total Miner forums?
Can I do?
Okay, do you like that title now? How about that? Total Miner discussion. How do I save changes?
Also,
Oh, all changes saved. Is it changed now? The Total Miner chat. Okay.
Right, what's the topic?
Oh, are you posting it on this the forums?
I think that is, yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Yeah. So the thing I love about Total Miner is the fact that creative tools are probably one of the most powerful things you can do in Total Miner. In fact, in most indie games, because not many indie games can you literally grab a piece of land, pick it up off the ground, and move it.
No.
Like, so I'll just go to creative, copy to clipboard, and there. Look at that. I have a section of this entire build in my hand that I can just paste. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Rotate
See,
it.
the thing I see problem with new games is they have to try like 4 times as hard to become a decent game.
That does make sense. Oh, I think I fucked up. I did fuck up. Rip. Oh no.
I think Papa was watching the stream.
Who?
Okay, I'm back on now. I'm back on.
Nice. I feel like that's uneven.
Oh, I just blue screened. Okay.
Rip.
We promise I didn't.
Yeah, let me just check the notes again. That's we got 3 people watching. Rip.
Two of them.
That's probably why.
2 of them are you guys. Yay.
Just be happy that you have someone watching.
Yeah. Who's the guy that's watching? Let me get the name.
Ultras.
I think it's is it Ultras?
Ultras is cool.
He's also quite good at giving me suggestions because
That's good. Nope, right, there we go.
I hate Total Miner music. I don't know why. It just
What?
bothers me.
I'll say anything bad about the quick one.
Bro, how can you not like Total Miner music? Okay, I think I fucked up here, but I don't know how.
I could be innocent.
Alright.
Yeah, very prepared.
Need to think.
Tell.
Hmm?
We're very prepared.
We are very prepared. Right, so that one's 5 in, but that one's not. So this one must be 1 block out. Oh, it is. Why is this 1 block out?
Just Google mythical. Good.
Spooky.
Spooky, scary skeletons. This is 1 block out. That's okay. Alright. So I guess we'll use the markers again. Ah, get ready for some.
The live chat.
Hmm?
Let's build. I'm building with. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm
Yes.
slow too.
You are slow.
Da 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 da.
I'm slow to click the live chat.
Oh, you're slow to check the live chat.
Survival grasslands.
That sounds about right.
Player
I'm slow.
skills.
Yeah, the fly speed is also kind of annoying sometimes. Like sometimes you'll be pasting components and you won't realize you're traveling at the fucking speed of light.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, why is
oh fuck.
RB paste?
Hmm?
RB is paste component.
RB. It's just right click. But if you want to do, like the overwrite and stuff like
Yeah,
that,
he's talking about controller.
are you using the overwrite tool?
I don't know what that means.
Okay, you know when you back in Total Miner where you held the up on the D-pad
Yeah.
Okay, well that is the tab key. Hold tab and then press either left click or right click depending on how you want to overwrite.
Got it.
Merge even. Okay. Left click is the override, so any blocks that are those blocks will turn to the other blocks, turn to the new blocks even, and then vice versa.
Dun, dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun,
Hopefully didn't hear me
dun.
sneeze. Hopefully didn't hear me sneeze then.
We probably did.
Yay. That's how I sneeze.
Wow. Okay.
Great, great content.
Yes.
Should make a video out of
Awkward
GG.
sneeze video?
Great content.
It was the best thing I've ever done.
Yes.
So I didn't play that in front of a class. It was awkward.
Whoa. Okay, this is gonna be one crazy freaking world. I'm gonna start this. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
why.
How's your world searching been doing? Because I heard that you, or you told us that you started making crazy worlds, or whatever you call them.
Yes.
There.
Holy Jesus, dude!
Oh,
I
Holy
have to add
Jesus,
this to the
dude.
pack.
Holy
I have to
Jesus.
add this to the pack. This is perfect.
Quote of the year.
Whoa.
Put to bed.
Alright, so let's hear. Crazy
Um,
World 6. What?
So, how was everyone's maps coming on?
Well, I mean, obviously mine's on stream. Did you see when I was flying around? I'll fly around again so you can watch the stream. But so I put it on nighttime-ish, not nighttime, but like sometime during sunset, and you can see that the map is like it has a
Quite
good,
nice.
has a good feel to it. I don't know if
I
there's
like
too
it.
many trees or too less trees, because obviously over here I kind of don't want to see the ground. I kind of just want to see trees. But if I put too many trees, obviously like under here, you can barely see the ground, which is a problem. So the idea of the map, if we look at the map, is you can see the huge province at the top. So that province at the
Yes.
top is going to be the starting area. To be fair, I wanted to call it the Noob Town, but I might just call it something that's that's to do with the story. The middle section there, it's going to be extended a little bit further down, like down to the bottom, to about here maybe. And that is going to be Tarquinii, you know, the main city in the middle. And then
Yeah.
off to the right and left here are going to be just random provinces that have different elements and themes like snow, desert. What else have you got? Rainforest. I might even make a fiery hell world. I don't know. Yeah.
Bro, I didn't even mean to do this, but okay.
Hmm?
I made another weird world with playing with what? I don't think this was supposed to happen, honestly. That's funny.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll leave stuff like
Literally
that to it.
speechless.
Yay!
Yeah,
I fixed it.
My map's coming along nicely as well.
Nice. I think I've seen some screenshots of your map. It looks pretty decent.
Tap a bit much.
Is that the one where like they've changed they've revamped the grassland random generation, haven't they?
I didn't know
Did they?
actually.
Like yeah, they you know that map you've got right now, Casual. You've got it so that is that just a randomized grassland?
Yeah, I just changed the seed.
Yeah, like I swear they didn't used to be like that.
I'm pretty sure they're still the same, where it's flat and then there's just a few hills.
Exactly.
I've changed the height.
Oh, you've changed the height. Okay, yeah. They
I made it 100.
changed all the things you could do. For instance, they made it so that the oh god, that it's just bugged me now. Yeah, they made it so that you can obviously change the height so that you can make it slightly more hilly.
Yeah,
They've
Which
always
is
had that.
well,
Do they not?
no,
Random.
no, it's a recent thing. Mostly because
Pretty sure
every
they've
single
had it
time
through survival.
Yeah, they have had it.
they have had
definitely
it, yes,
had
but they
it.
added it recently, like recently, as in like a year maybe.
I don't think I've used it before,
Okay.
so I can't tell you when it was added. But
I'm gonna use that map and hope it's decent.
so, what's your plans for your map then?
What are my plans? Well, I'm hoping to turn this into a large scale MMORPG, but in Total Miner.
Yeah.
Obviously, I would need the player base to do so, but I don't really have a player base, and I don't exactly have a silver tongue, so not many people would support me. But hopefully, I can begin making it look good so that I can get a decent head start.
Make a topic on Total Miner.
I have. It got literally
as well.
0 replies.
I got literally 70. But...
Yeah, like, and then Casual Onions, his gets like, how many replies do you get per post?
well,
on average.
Depends how long the topics are for.
Okay, he gets at least like
Mecha Who
50.
says voices are too quiet.
Wait, who?
Mecha Who, he's in our.
Voices are too quiet. Is that me and? Hold on.
I have a spell, but
Okay, let me just
My
turn
excuse.
this up a sec. Okay, so my mic's gone up. His mic's gone up. Right, is that okay?
sounds like I'm not the only one with a sore throat.
I'm trying to figure this out because it's puzzling me.
So you won't let me.
What's confuzzling?
I'm trying to figure out how I could get hills around the map but have like one flat area in the middle. Trying to figure this out.
Markers.
Puzzling.
Just make a big flat area in the middle.
Yeah, but this one's gonna be in survival.
Oh yeah, true. See, I don't do survival. I don't play survival, so I don't know.
Because I want this map to...
Markers.
What?
All right. I think my mic will have increased in. I just realized if I could someone check the stream a sec and check
Yeah,
if
can
my
do 1 sec.
if my mic is because
I
my
could
mic.
just ask. Is
Okay.
my mic okay?
Well, I've asked that, but obviously there's a 15-second delay, so
True.
Nerd.
yeah.
Who needs delays?
Hmm.
Whoa.
But yeah, hello Mecha. It's nice to see you. I haven't really spoken to you much, like, period.
Or ever.
Yeah, like, I haven't really spoken to you ever. I'm CUI. I won't bore you because everyone says it. I have been in the community for longer than time itself. Because, well, let's face it, everyone says that even though they haven't.
Like
Like,
that
you-
one guy that was like, oh, I've been here for 5 years when the forum isn't even that old.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
I've been here since we were born.
yeah, I've been here since I was born.
I was here since 1902. I wasn't even born.
Oh yeah, sounds about right.
Bow, 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 bow. I
Bam,
love horror
bam,
music.
bam, 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 bam. I thought that's what you're singing.
He sent a wave.
You sent a wave. Yes, hello
Is it-
Mecha.
is
How
it-
you doing?
He's acknowledging
Oh.
our existence.
Have you
Sent a
seen some
wave.
of the videos we've done? Well, some of the videos. We've only done 2 proper videos so far. But we've done a live stream. I
One
believe
and a half? No,
Circle Cat
2
did a
and a
live
half
stream.
proper videos.
Yeah. So Circle Cat did a nice live stream on survival, showing off his nice new mod. I'm doing a quick.
Which got us a lot of views.
Yeah, I did, guys. I'm doing a let's build. Hey, he did his best.
It's actually the best video.
See, I suck at making videos, but oh boy, when I stream.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That's why I kind of like having everyone in here at the same time. Because if I'm streaming by myself, I don't know what the fuck to say. You know what I mean?
I'm good at streaming. I could just talk about random stuff all day long.
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
just go and feed your cat.
Yeah.
Because the longest stream
So
I've ever had.
Mecca, do you like my build so
14
far?
hours.
I reckon it's taken me quite a bit, but it would take me longer if I was playing Minecraft. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Wait,
Yeah.
nudge, nudge.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's talk about this because I'm gonna make a video on it soon.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
How is Total Miner not a like Minecraft clone? How is actually
Okay. Basically, there is an official name for games like this. Back when back when Minecraft was in early access in inverted markers, there was a version of Minecraft called. In fact, I'm just going to quickly remove markers. There was a version of Minecraft called Outdated version, where you could. It's basically creative, but you only had blocks in your hand. You couldn't have sprint. You couldn't. There was no items. If you broke a block, that's it. There wasn't any sky. There wasn't any daytime. There wasn't any nighttime. There wasn't anything.
Bit bothered.
It was shit, but I had so much fun on it. And it basically got popular from there. And it started. Well, it didn't start because obviously there's different kinds of it. It started off the popularity of a game type called voxel. Now, voxel means a game. Well, it's probably not the definition, like the definition, but a voxel is a game where the limits are you. Basically, you can't complete the game. There is no way to complete the game. It is literally up to you to do what you want to do in the game. You know, like it's literally impossible to complete the game. It doesn't go, hey,
Actually,
congratulations, you win. You know what I mean?
With Minecraft, I believe there is.
Okay, but once you come back from the end, you continue. Okay.
True.
And even then, most of the time, no one goes to the end and actually finishes the game.
That's also true.
They made, like, I'm pretty sure they got a huge is it comment or whatever you call it, comment burst or whatever they got loads of suggestions saying we should actually have an end to the game. That's why they even called it the end.
But no one uses it, which is
thanks Mecca. That was a very late, but yeah, like I read the comment way too late. Fuck. Right. So yeah, so obviously it gave birth to those. Now ever since then,
Literally gave birth.
yeah, ever since then, people have been making voxel worlds in the cube style, the same way Terraria has, in the same way Total Miner has. In fact, Total Miner is probably okay. So 2009 was when I played the outdated version. 3 years? It's only 3 years after after Minecraft was released. That Total Miner came out. Like, it doesn't make Total Miner a carbon copy of that game. It just makes Total Miner in that category of games. Because Total Miner has so many things you can do that have nothing. Like, you would have to install a mod to do in Minecraft.
And honestly, there's a difference between Minecraft, but I see the difference. Like, Total Miner is more of like a creative focused game.
Yeah.
Well, Minecraft is survival. Like, if I play Minecraft creative, I feel so bored.
Yeah, same.
But
It makes me physically tired.
Miner, oh my gosh, like.
Yeah, the limits are endless. You're like, okay, what should I build today? All right, I'm gonna build this.
And then somehow Total Miner still has a decent survival.
Yeah. I mean, it's easily cheatable nowadays, while scripts are still a thing. And I think even
And mods, because I actually made an
Yeah.
X-ray mod,
fuck.
an easy money mod. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, basically. I mean, then again, if you want to make it hard for yourself, make it hard for yourself. But the fact that it can be modded so that it's easy as hell is completely like. It puts you off, you know what I mean? Like, if someone just goes,
Yeah,
hey, look
I
what I
did
got,
make
it's
it-
survival. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then you look at yourself
I did make
with, like,
that Tinker mod, and that is the hardest thing to do.
it sounds
With
like it's
skills
nice.
enabled, and that, ooh, good luck.
So I'm just doing the back entrance right now. in this. Oh fuck! And I'm stuck. Yay! Yeah, I'm just doing the back entrance. To the. Yeah, it is a bit quiet.
Really nice.
Who's Kyron Fireheart? Who are you? I've never mentioned
Who
you
are
before.
Regent?
Mentioned? I've never heard you.
Oh, I
before.
know who Kyron is. Kyron, he was on the modding.
He's on the modding. Hi, how you doing? I don't know everyone in the community anymore. Like, there's quite a few people.
He was
It's too
talking
many.
to me,
Yeah.
about
Okay.
the special item data.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put it up to 15 decibels because apparently it's really quiet. I put it on 8 plus 8 decibels, but it has done nothing. All right, is that good enough?
I just cleared the entire house.
Hold on, let me just quickly.
Oh yeah, casual. You know what I did?
What?
Nothing.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
How do you sell all on?
I got your link from
Xbox
Discord.
controller?
Can barely hear a thing.
Oh, you pressed Y. Okay, that's weird.
Can barely hear the main guy though. Oh, can you hear everyone else though?
What?
Nothing.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
How do you sell all?
Can you hear my own
on,
voice?
I got
It's
your link
just
from
terrible.
Discord. Can barely hear a thing.
I think he's talking about me because I put it in the Discord, but I don't know.
Yeah, he's talking about getting the link from the Discord, but he can't hear me. But I've put my decibels up. Sorry, I put my mic up by like 15 decibels.
Shove your mic down your throat, and that should help.
Okay. Hello, I am CY, Invader Man of
Welcome.
Dig Deep, Dig Deeper even.
I'll dig deeper.
Please
If CDJ makes if he's starting a new YouTube channel, he should make a one called Build Higher.
Build higher. Oh my god. That's something he would do. But like to be fair, the name Dig Deeper was
Oh, my idea.
yeah, I was gonna say I didn't really have any say in what name we had, but
No, we didn't do
Dig
that.
Deeper wouldn't have been my
Wait,
choice.
who even started it? Was it you, Casual?
Yeah.
No, it was Hydra.
So Hydra
was it?
said
Okay.
we should make a channel, a community channel.
Huh.
Was it all Hydra's idea?
No, it was my idea, Dig Deeper.
Okay.
Oh, the name was Casuals, but the
No, I mean like
idea...
the idea of making a collab channel. Was that you? Casual. Oh, rip. He's gone.
Did he?
I don't know. He's not talking.
Rip?
I'm still here.
Oh.
I can hear you now. Hello. All right. Yes. Welcome to the stream. I'm currently building a octagonal palace. I call it the
As you
Tower
do.
of Tarquinii. If you look at, you probably see it on the rest of my screen. I have the rest of my map here. This is all since the game has been released. But I only spent like about 2 days on it. And also, just so you guys can have proof on stream, I've hold on, I haven't photoshopped it. How do I? There we go. Look at that score: 34,740 on Total Invaders.
That's
Dabs.
better than my zero.
You've.
I don't play it.
So, guys, if you're looking to get Total Invader Man, or 20k at least, or at least know how to do. I'm kidding. So
You're an
promoting.
Invaderman god, dude.
Yeah, I am.
Boy.
I don't want to brag or anything, but I just love
Basically,
Invader.
what he's saying is he sucks so badly at.
Yeah, what I'm thank you, thanks. Yeah, basically what I'm saying is I suck that badly at the game. I had to find something in the game to be good at. So Total Invaders was my thing, because I have a
wait,
good.
hold up.
What?
You can't be that bad because you're the only person I know that hasn't made a death mode.
Well,
Casual hasn't.
Tried.
oh, well, there we go. I probably should actually rip.
I helped with one because someone asked me to, and I implemented actual scripts into it because.
Okay, well, I don't want to say I made a death mine, but I made something similar.
You made an
question.
attribute death.
Oh yeah,
Who wouldn't wanna
yes.
say they made a
Okay,
good
that
map?
is the exact definition of what I did. I made a map with the attribute deathmatch, and everyone instantly went, "Oh, you're making a death mine. Why are you doing that? You're so bad. No, 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 no. You're like a 10-year-old kid who makes death mines. Mine, mine, mine. Die, die, die. Run out of PvP." I'm like, wait, what? I made a I made a map under the deathmatch attribute because it gets players. Like, I mean, have you
Yeah,
ever
all
had a
about the
map that
players.
has like 14 concurrent players for an hour solid? No, because you have an RPG. I mean, yeah, my maps have always been RPG, but under the deathmatch attribute, you get players, and that is the main thing in this game. You
All
need
my
players.
good maps were RPG.
All my maps were RPG.
My best map would be Newport.
No, Basin. Basin.
Wow.
Basin would be the best.
Oh, you didn't talk up in my map or anything, but
Oof. What is even oof from? What is that from?
Roblox Death Sound.
Oh. I kind of just like going, oh, oh. Like, that's the
No,
Minecraft
it's
one.
Oof. Yeah.
I agree.
I remember when people used to, do you remember those memes where people, like, quite literally, remade, like, they made MLG videos based on the Minecraft song, the Minecraft, hit noise, whatever you call it, I forgot what it's called. Like, when you take damage, it just goes, oh.
Oh, the old one, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, has they changed it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
because
think-
you just sort of take damage now, don't you? You don't actually.
Well, it used to be. Now it's.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you
It's
just sort
weird.
of take damage and then make a tick sound.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I found it
In
hilarious.
this
when-
stream, we discuss death sounds.
Yes, I like death sound.
Me too, man.
Anyways,
could,
let's see. So what's the
be
next
happy with that.
talking point? By the way, if I'm watching the stream from the live stream tab, do I count as a viewer?
No, because
I've turned it off
Okay,
on
good.
mine because I could just keep hearing my voice over and over again. It was uncomfortable.
You can just mute it.
I can't tap on it.
Oh, rip. Fuck. Okay, so we have 4 concurrent watchers. That's watchers, viewers. Yes, English.
Watchers.
English. All right.
Hey, four
Professional.
watchers, welcome back.
Hello. I might actually do that. Like, hello, it's CY. And sorry, no. Hello, watchers. It's CY here. And in this video, I'm going to teach you how to make.
Ooh, I have a good talking point.
Oh yeah, go on.
Go on. Go on.
Who do you think is the best Total Miner mod, like on the forums?
You mean moderator?
Yeah, moderator.
Okay. Well, you see, this is kind of a.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. But I don't want to go into it because I know that it's a touching subject. If you know what I mean, like basically, it's kind of like saying, "Oh, do you like Craig more or Bob more?" You know, it's kind of like if both of them were watching,
Craig.
you'll instantly have like one of them really annoyed at you. You know,
Yeah, but that's like saying who is better. You know what? Never mind. I'm just not gonna.
yeah, you know what I mean. It's kind of
Stop
I'm
one
not
of
gonna
those
get on people's
subjects.
nerves.
like- yeah. All right. Well, let me just check the notes real quick. Where's the pinned messages? Oh, they're here. All right. So the evolution talk. What's your best moment or memory in Toll Miner?
Best or first?
Just best moment. Like, what's your like, what situation have you got yourself into that was absolutely hilarious?
Oh, all right. So one day, this was like a long time ago. I jumped into survival for like the first time.
Oh yeah.
I had my skills reset because I had to get a new account on Xbox. I rebought Total Miner. Had to jump into survival because that was like the newest update. And so basically, me and my friend, we were split screening, and he walked into this cave, and he was kind of going with the merchant kind of persona, you know, and like
Oh, yeah.
be the guy that you buy stuff from because it was like there was no shops in the normal.
Yeah.
So basically, he walked into this cave, and there was this Diablo there. and
Oh my
he was being
god.
chased down the cave by a Diablo.
No way.
And so he approached the Diablo. It didn't hit him, and then he just asked if he wanted to buy something, and then the Diablo just wrecked him.
Yeah. That. Fuck's sake. All right. I've posted this on the forums, and I will say it again on stream because it is one of my favorite moments. So I have a friend, who I've been, I used to be a fanboy of because I loved his maps. Just period. That's actually all I need to say on the matter. And then basically he decided to take a break from map building, and he decided to play one of my maps. Now, as a server host, I ensure that everyone in my server is playing fairly, and you know, obviously all the rules are being abided by, blah 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 blah, all the boring shit. But when like sort of a special guest comes in, like for instance this server host, fellow server host, I sort of, you know, I go into party chat, I talk to them and stuff, and I sort of sat in there with him, and obviously I didn't realize he would be like he is, but yeah. Anyways, so I had a factions map. This factions map was probably it was a first of its kind, but obviously I evolved it over the time. I'm not gonna say like I invented factions maps, but the factions maps that were of that kind, you wouldn't find them anywhere else unless I gave the schematics to them. People tried making copies, but you know, they failed. Anyways,
I had
so
a factions map once.
yeah, so basically you sort of you fend for yourself until you get like 100k gold, and then by that time you can buy a faction or like an alliance plot. Now this alliance plot, you can basically just have 100 by 100 area for your clan to sit in and just like, you know, do whatever the hell clans do, I don't know. And my friend made one, you know, the server host made one, and he decided
I
to...
think I know who this is about.
Oh yeah, he made one, and he obviously built in it like you would usually. You know, he spent quite a lot of time building this thing, and his friend, who he's really obsessed with for some reason, is also had this. Yeah. Anyways, so he had this place. Now, the interesting bit. So he likes to joke around. So what he does is with random bits that he had on him that he didn't want, he sort of accidentally built what's called a symbol of peace out of bone and long grass. I don't know how he accidentally built it, but yeah, he built it, and basically placed it or built it in the middle of like between his plot and his friend's plot. Now, you're thinking, well, obviously it's a symbol of peace, or it's just a random monument. Let's go check it out as soon as you see it, you know. So he goes to check it out, like the other guy. And what he doesn't realize is that Oshkosh, or like my friend, is sat in the bushes behind him, or behind it, with a bow and arrow, waiting to just jump on him. Now, I didn't even... for me, this is the perfect moment to start spectating someone, because I started spectating him, and all I saw was him. All I saw was, you know, the guy spectating the little, just walking around the little monument of peace, or whatever it is, just wandering around it for a couple of minutes. And all you see, and then I switched to Oshkosh, and all you see is him jump out with an Indian skin, just going ha 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 ha, like really loud, just firing ice arrows. And all you see is the other guy just scarper really frantically. Like, it was one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen, because like you could tell he was panicking, because you know when, you know, like if someone panics on like CS:GO, their mouse goes crazy, and all you can see is them. Yeah. Well, this is him, like him just going crazy with his mouse, and there is nothing he can do about it. He's just like, and he gets away eventually. But it was hilarious because it was like, "I will get you, Johnny." I don't know. It was one of the most hilarious moments I've ever had in Total Miner.
Let me think of one.
Yeah, you have your turn.
Turn in the zone for the mine to teleport you to the sky. So every time you went into mine, it teleported you into the sky.
Oh wow.
It's quite funny.
Did you not realise that it was happening, or?
No, I did it.
Oh,
Just don't
you
know
did it
people.
purposely. Wow. You're nice.
It's funny.
Yeah.
So you
Though,
were trying to work out why we were doing that.
I have so many memories of Oshkosh and I. I remember one time I made this was back in Dead Zone 23. So Dead Zone 23 was one of the most popular maps I ever made. It had over 600 rates, and obviously I haven't made that many popular maps, so 600 rates is a lot for me. Yeah, and these, obviously everyone was really addicted to it, so obviously because basically you had to get keys in order to level up your local skills. The multiplayer was on like 0.01, so even if you tried to upgrade your skills, you'd spend fucking hours, just hours, and I mean hours and hours. But people are like obsessed with trying to get these keys so that you can upgrade your skills. So obviously the game is hot, and the competition is hot also. So people start making tiny little factions, don't they? So Oshkosh, being the lone wolf that he usually is, decides to play by himself, just wanders into the PvP area, gets a key, like just gets a random key, and all you see is about we counted it, it was six players, all in one faction, leg it in his direction, absolutely, like all you hear is just like stop him, and like everyone in the PvP area just runs in his direction, and he's literally stood there with a steel katana and a shitload of beef, and he stood there, heal, smack, heal, smack, dodge, like, and he managed to fend off these 6 people by himself, but he eventually died. But still, he managed to almost kill 6 different players. 6 different players. Like, how does one do that? Can you kill 6 players? I can't kill 6. I can barely kill 1.
I can't barely kill 1 either.
Like, I'm terrible at PvP. How can this guy just walk in and just and he sat there in the party chat just going, "I'll take you all on." Like, I don't know.
Alright, so there was this one guy on one of my maps. It was a survival map, and this was when I was kind of new to the zoning and stuff. So I messed up a zone, and he decided to grief that zone.
Oh god.
So then he created a map, and he needed help with scripting.
Okay, I see where this is going.
Yeah.
So, you already know what I'm gonna do. I'm not half that. So I was like, you know what, man, I'll help you. All right. So I quote unquote helped him. Blew up his entire map.
Wow.
It was just. I made one script for him. It was a shop script.
Though oh wait, carry on.
And then I blew up his world, just like the old days.
I remember making a. I remember trolling this one guy who basically. Oh, my friends are going to shit again. Rip. Sorry for this technical difficulty. it'll
okay.
Pass up in a second. Let me just fly around a sec. All right. Anyways, so back in like, is it 1. No, it was definitely 2.0. 2.0 when it first dropped. I made a space world, and this space world got me my 7th golden knight, and
7th.
Yeah, 7th. And it was one of, if not the best map I ever made, in my opinion. Like, if I could recreate any map, it would be that one, but I don't want to, because they need to make something where you can make components move by themselves, and the player, if you get what I mean. Like if I could do like component var plus 100 degrees coordinates this way, I don't know, fucking, you know what I mean. Until I figure that out, I can't build it. It's impossible. Sorry about flying around randomly. I just need to wait until this lag finishes. In fact, I'll just quickly save it. Nope. Okay, so I built this map, obviously with space, and it got popular in inverted markers to where people would play it like sort of religiously, but only dedicated players would play it religiously, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
So any noobs, like, okay, so you've got dedicated players. Dedicated players are players who come into the game and play your game religiously and stop anyone getting to their progress who are noobs. Okay? It is such a delicate subject to touch on, and I won't go on it right now because I'm talking about the map itself. But hold on, I'm just gonna quit the game a sec. Be right back, guys.
I played casuals based on religiously. Kinda.
Yeah,
you did.
Yeah.
And okay, so basically people would get this idea that you can build a RPG in space, because obviously all you need is skyboxes, and then that's it. You've got. Oh, I opened the wrong world. Rip. Oh yeah, here's my proof that on the 23rd of the 12th, I got at 9:21 I got Invader Man. 51 minutes after release of the game. Thank you.
CY?
Hmm?
CY, go into your OBS.
Yeah.
And drag your overlay and make sure it's above your...
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Let me just move... What up? Move up. There we go. Yeah. Alright, let me just move the HUD as well. Oh, hold on. The game's about to crash. Rip. It did. Anyways, yeah, don't tab out of the game while your world is loading. Just don't. Alright, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I built this space map, and the space map was fairly popular. People would play it religiously, and it got to the point where people would play it religiously to where if they got banned, they would recreate the map themselves and build it. Yeah, and this kind of annoyed me, but I kind of just let them do it. And there was one of which was a friend of mine, who built a map of it, like basically a carbon copy, but in inverted markers, it wasn't the same as mine because it has different scripts. And I'm like, yeah, but it's a space map death mine, because that's basically essentially what it was. It was a death mine in space that you could do a lot more things in with. Anyways,
I think I remember playing that then.
Yeah, it was called Dead Zone Space Age. It was fairly popular back in the day, but it died really quickly because one guy got banned for doing a durability glitch, and everyone else just quit after that because they didn't see the point if you couldn't glitch, like as if it's a regular thing. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, so this guy built obviously a map with the space schematic, and he said, considering he's my friend, I was like, you know what, fine, I'll help him with scripts. So what I did is I built a script. He told me to help him script. So while he went off AFK, I didn't destroy his map. No, I didn't destroy his map. I did so that every time the host flies into a specific zone, and or whenever I press a button, because in case it's AFK, it gives someone a stack of gold. So basically, I broke his economy, literally with his own, like, basically if he flies around, he's giving people money. He's giving people stacks of gold every time he enters a zone. Like, imagine that. That would break your economy. It's actually hilarious.
What's the most complicated script or favourite script you've done?
What's the most complicated script? This was back before I came on the PC, and before I actually knew anything decent about scripts. So what I did was I built a script menu where you click, obviously. Okay, so the idea is you flip a switch and you can. It's a shop, but it doesn't open a shop. It opens a scripted shop, like not a shop. Like it's more like you click the button, you click buy, you click sword, you click greenstone gold sword. There, you have a greenstone gold sword, but it's for every single item in the game.
Oh wow!
Imagine how long that takes.
My favorite script. I decided I was gonna make a Alright, so ever since they added guns, you would see these horrible Call of Duty maps.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
And I was like, you
Oh
know what?
yeah.
I feel like I could do better. So I made one with creatable classes, XP, all this awesome stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was great.
sounds pretty cool.
I'm quite proud of my house scripts actually. Quite happy with them.
Which ones?
The scripts for like like in my map, basically you can buy any house that's in the map.
I think I remember those.
Well, basically. So yeah, as most people know, man, just big cities, really.
Yeah, I remember
With the
those. Yeah.
villages, houses, blah blah blah, shops and all that. So you can basically buy any, pretty much, well, on this map you'll be able to, any building in the map you can buy, really. Obviously, apart from like things like mine and all that, my shop. And so the scripts to buy those, I'm quite happy with those. They're quite good. They're only small, they're not very complicated, but they've been working on it for a couple of years to get perfected.
Now, one subject I
job
kind of want to touch up on while we're on the subject of scripts. Do you believe that there is a difference between the understanding of scripts and being a big-headed person to say, I'm amazing at scripts, I know every script?
Wait, what was the first bit?
Do you believe that there is an understanding of scripts? Like, for instance, you know how they work, but you're not amazing at them, and it would take you time to realize or to make one, if you get what I mean.
You wouldn't be able to know every script, as there are over a million
Yeah,
possibilities you
exactly.
can do with scripts.
More. It's more
Yeah.
than a million.
There is
Yeah, more than that.
loads. Now,
There
my
are
point is,
so like Rubik's Cube, that many possibilities of scripts you could do. Different
Mhm.
combinations, you could always make your script better.
exactly. Now, my theory in inverted markers is that, do you remember a time when people would say, "Can I script your map? I'm the best scripter in the game."
Yes, I
I
have
know.
one of
Yeah.
those.
Okay, yeah, obviously you'd ignore them, but in my opinion, you don't need someone who is, in inverted markers, the best person to script in the game, as long as you have what's called an understanding of script. It might take you
Yeah.
a long time to do it, but all you could do is just sit there, research it, and just like take a look at all the different options you can use. You don't even have to understand them. Like, to be fair, I never even touched variables when I first started. Like, variables were just like, fuck that. You know what I mean?
I ain't even tried. I give up. I just not even tried.
Yeah, I mean, I tried. Like, don't get me wrong, I tried. I still kind of get it, but it's not a subject that I'm amazing at, so I won't brag or anything.
No, it's still like one of my first posts on forum is asking how to do an inventory script.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If there's one thing that I would like to do, and I hope the devs are watching, and they're not, but you know,
It's just us three.
it is. Oh wow. So there's one thing I really want in the game, and it is scripted inventory, to where if you press a specific key, or if you was to flip a switch, it would open an inventory that is in game.
I recommended that actually. I did recommend that in
Now-
ideas.
Now, what I wanted to... Yeah, I think that was you, actually. Was it the one I... No, it was Sargnog the Hedgehog. Which is,
Atlas.
Atlas, that's it. Well, yeah, I know. I forgot who it was.
Here, let me find the
but-
topic and I'll send it to you, see if it's the one.
Yeah. Some guy, I forgot who it was, said that he wanted to make a map that had... that was basically Skyrim, and obviously you'd need specific scripts so that you could like make spells, like, you know, like spells, like, I don't know, so basically cool schematics in game. Now, if there's one thing I know about scripting, is that you can't script things that aren't in game. Which is why variables were invented. It's kind of like a thing where it makes something that's not in game like visible, not visible, but like,
Yeah.
okay, it gives it. I don't know. It's hard to it's touching chopstick. Anyways,
Oh yes.
so what I wanted to do was instead of doing like that weird variable script where, oh, if player does this, then create chest, put stuff in chest. Like that's just stupid. I don't know why.
Alright, I sent you the link.
Yeah, it's such a weird.
The thing I like about this game is you can make games inside game.
Yes. Oh my god. Who was that guy
I
who
made
made
a
Mario?
techno game.
Some guy made Mario.
No, I'm thinking not like specifically game like Mario and what have
Oh,
you,
okay.
but like maps. Like
Oh, yeah, yeah, you don't-
RPGs. Essentially, they're just games inside a game, aren't they?
Oh,
That's what's
yeah,
cool.
that is true.
Yeah, that is very true.
Like mine, for example, what I'm working on now, that I've messed up the zones for, is
Does anyone?
is
Did you post in the media content?
I've
No, I
posted
didn't put
in
it.
main
I didn't
lounge.
put it in the total miner. I put it.
I
Did you put-
posted in main lounge.
Oh, you did. Okay. Several people are typing. Rip. Who the fuck is Hive? I've come here.
No idea.
I came here to pass my HIV
Oh, hello,
to some
Kieran.
boy pussy because fuck you.
Pleasant.
Admin plus?
Admin plus. Well, that's a good talking point. What questions do you get asked often when hosting?
Oh god.
Go on. Let's go down that route. I'll start off. Can you help me on my map? Every damn time.
Oh, I get that a lot too. I get. Can you help me on my map? How do you do this? And
My god, yeah, the entire Discord for Tall Mine is getting raided.
Oh,
is
cool.
it?
Yeah.
It's a good
How
time
bad?
to
Wow.
promote our.
I'm still here. Hello, Kyron. How you doing?
I said
It's
hello.
probably
Look,
really
I'm
late.
a- I'm a-
But, in fact, I'm just gonna
Really on
quickly
that.
edit my heads up display just so I can.
What the fuck is
How do you
happening?
edit the location of the HUD? Is that in? I know you can do it somehow.
What is happening?
I have no clue.
I don't know. I'm not on the Discord.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Right. Hopefully that's fine.
I need to have a look at this. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna
Oh,
have a
wow.
look at
This is like
the
30
WhatsApp.
seconds behind.
Holy Jesus, dude.
I
Yeah.
came here to pass my. Oh, lovely.
So how are you
Oh,
guys
wow.
today?
Hive is not happy.
Ah,
I'm alright. I'm just working on my map.
Sexually transmitted disease verified. What? I'm so confused. I don't know why people do that. Like, why do people raid? What is the fun in raiding?
There's no better to do over there.
I guess these people have nothing to do.
I think while I'm back on the topic of complicated scripts and stuff,
Oh, yeah,
my
go on.
JavaScripts are quite good. They're
Job
good, they're a good 200 odd lines long there, so.
Yeah. Oh, I remember
hard to be-
back before variables were a topic of mine that I used to talk about. I made what's called and I'm still going to use it to this day. I used what's called a is random.
Oh, I use them all the time for lottery and casino scripts.
Well, no, I never used it for that. What I used it for was a thing that involves loot crates. This was loot crates before loot crates were a thing. Trust me. I made a loot crate map, and people were hooked off it. Basically, you meld keys. You just meld keys the way you usually do. You know, just forge keys with a script, and then you use said key to open a box. Blah, voila! You have an item. Item
Yeah.
can be good. Item can be bad. If it's bad, make another key. If it's good, sell it. Use it. I don't care. You know. And it was a really good idea. But the idea is that I had to make two. I only, as an early access thing that I did with the map, I only made two different scripts. Yeah, so the first one was pickaxes, the other one was swords and or weapons. So I didn't make armor, food, or anything, but they were a good 300 things long because each individual item was around 12 lines. It was.
I'm trying to make
It's pretty
my
cancer.
maps as realistic as physically possible
Yeah.
to like real life. Essentially, just be like a life simulator in a very specific part of the country.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I hate
Huttondale.
that.
Where's that? Where's that from? Is that Yorkshire?
Yeah, Hutton is a real village in Yorkshire.
Oh wow. I didn't even know
And-
that.
Airedale is a real place in Yorkshire. Wappendale isn't technically real, but the
Don't
main
click it.
town
Don't click what?
is
Oh, you're
a
on about
real
the thing in the Discord? Yeah, I'm not clicking that, trust me.
I don't click links, even if they're by me.
Oh, cool. Anyways. Yeah. What other things can we talk about? We've still got the list. We'll take a look at that. Predictions for Total Miner. What do you reckon the predictions for Total Miner are going to be? How?
Total Miner's gonna get like 90 times better.
Okay.
91 times better.
Do you want to expand on that? Like, what do you reckon? How do you reckon it's going to go? What do you reckon it's going to become?
Multiplayer. Dig deep.
Enough said. Just multiplayer.
Thick maps.
It's
Boom.
thick. You say thick.
That
With the
too. I said thick, but you know what? Thick. works too, right?
THICC.
No, it's T space H space I space C space C.
Oh yeah, we need to keep this SFW.
This is.
Yes, of course it is. PG-13. Don't say anything.
We never
Alright.
saw once in this stream.
We're just talking about the thickness of his castle walls.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, damn! Look at that.
It's
Oh,
got eight-
bro.
it's got 8
Yeah.
blocks.
Look at that.
Oh, I'm so happy with how
So-
these turned out.
How good do you reckon that looks right now?
Let's have a gander, shall we?
It'll be-
thing again because I was watching my Discord commit suicide from the spam of the bots.
Just kind of like improvising. It kind of looks like the
I
front.
quite like it.
I mean, it's all right. I started like yesterday.
I don't know if it's me, but I think my brain is trying to perceive a human out of it because, like, when you back far away from it, I just see 2 eyes and like a
Yeah.
mouth. Kind
To
of
be
thing.
to be fair, it looks like the front of a cathedral, and I shouldn't have done that. Like if I feel like, you know where the middle is in between the 2 bits. There should be
Yeah.
like a spire here, and then like a huge clock tower. I don't know. Oh well. Yeah. So predictions for Total Miner. How? Okay. So. In fact, predictions for Total Miner is probably a bad idea without going into a different topic. So we'll go into the topic that it leads into. The meta. What do you think the meta is going to turn out to be like in Total Miner?
The what?
The what?
The meta. So basically, the meta is a group of people, i.e., the community, follow a specific path in which they do things. So, for instance, when one person does something, everyone does it, is essentially what I'm saying. So, let's say start with in 1.6, people did nothing but make challenge
That's
maps.
mine.
No,
Oh.
challenge maps. 1.6 was challenge maps.
Skill maps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I remember
no,
challenge maps.
yeah, challenge
yes,
maps.
You just made a giant box. Oh.
Challenge
I
box
didn't do that.
with shitloads of parkour.
I definitely didn't do that. Of course I did. It got me,
No
got me
PvP.
raised.
Not drop pies. Just coins for the arcade machine. Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I've got
the
that as
Hall
well.
of Skins, where like if you placed a skin, you'd get your name on it, so that you show that you donated that skin.
I didn't have one of them.
Oh, yeah, because remember
I had
back
2
when
Wall of Fames though.
back when the skins were like if you had the skin, you could place it. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, so
those
back
were the days.
yeah. So if
Trying
you
not to
had-
delete a block you placed.
Yeah, if you had the skin, then you could place it. So, obviously, if you had the skin, you could place it. So, and it would also say who placed the skin. So obviously you'd get given the permission to place the NPC spawner, use the skin. Say for instance, Ninja. If the host didn't have the Ninja skin, because let's face it, the host either had King or Golden Knight, or if he didn't have Golden Knight, he was trying for Golden Knight. And like those would be like the only skins they'd have. You know what I mean? I know for a fact that even with the Golden Knight skin, all I did was walk around with the hippie skin until I got Invader Man.
I walked on with Pupil until I got Golden Knight.
I just walked around with my GK.
GK. Yeah, well that's the thing. Like I found out that
was
the,
my permanent skin.
The GK in game has a lot of blocks. It's made up of a lot of blocks, meaning it lags the server. So if everyone in the map had Golden Knight, then it would lag the server.
Bro, then we all just need to get Golden Knight and just go raid a server.
Exactly. Well, that was in back in Xbox. Like it's.
You're acting like everyone has good computers. No.
Thanks, Karen. I enjoy the feedback.
Oh,
like
what did he say?
He said it looks good. Looks pretty good so far. Enjoying the feedback. I can't really see the chat unless I had a second monitor. But oh well.
I'll watch the chat for you, boy.
My boy. No, it's all good. He's not talking that often, but it seems that he only talks when I reply, and I don't reply that often because I'm not checking the thing. I'm so sorry.
Oh, logic.
Yeet.
Run it from your mobile. He says, run it from your mobile, question mark.
Run it from your mobile?
Yeah. Do you have a mobile?
The mobile? Run it from your mobile. Oh, no, there's... Oh, yeah, of course, yeah, my YouTube. Yeah, but I'm not... Actually, I can, yeah. I can just... Because I'm not logged into this, YouTube channel on this.
You don't need to. You just reply to them with your...
I can just go on to my YouTube and just watch the chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Good job.
Oh, damn, guys! Total Minded discussion with Onion, Hydro, Cat, and CY. Live. It's on my recommended. That's so good. We have 14 subscribers now. Welcome, guys.
Do I? Oh wow.
I'll see who the most recent subscriber is. Give me a sec. Wait, open up my
live
OBS.
chat. All right, so I've got the live chat up now. So if you say something, then run as in mobile YouTube on your cell. Yeah, I'm doing that right now, so I can actually hear you.
The most recent subscriber is Ultra still.
Ultra? Oh, cause what's his face subscribed not long ago.
I guess it's a little late.
Yeah, it was then Remote Beef and then you. You're supposed to be the
Maybe it only
most recent subscriber. All right, so yeah,
when I'm streaming.
the meta. So obviously we had what do you call them? The death mines, not the death mines, the challenge maps in 1.6, and then we had death mines in 1.8 when death mines became a thing. They're not called death mines. Death mines is a nickname given to them, because their actual name is Flatland Deathmatch. Because I made a really detailed deathmatch, but it was apparently just a death mine, because you know it's got the deathmatch attribute.
Because logic.
Yeah, because people, you know, fuck people. Yeah, so obviously you have that. And then 2.0 comes, and obviously we have a loads of local skills worlds. Prison servers also become a thing because of all these scripts you can do. And there was one other thing that happened.
I cried.
Yeah, you cried. Okay. There's one other thing that happened that became really predominant in the Total Miner community. I forgot what it was.
Scripts.
Oh, well, of course, but because of scripts.
Wi-Fi blocks that no one's ever used.
Yeah, I think ever since scripts were released, no one ever used them.
you don't need to use them. Like, I literally had no use for them. Like, oh my god, I can open a door from like what 200 blocks away.
Yeah, like why would you want to do that?
With scripts, I can open up a door from an entire world away. So
Yeah.
Posted in building, guys. Just thought, like, you know,
Posted
you
in
can see
building.
what I'm building.
All right, let's take a look.
You have to ignore the weird photos. And the
Oh my, what
guy.
the fuck? Why is the... Oh fuck, rip.
what is the most cringiest map you ever played on?
Cringiest.
My own.
Cringiest map you've ever played on. That's actually a really hard subject. Cringiest map. Also, just block that user, yeah.
What do you think to my builds? If you've seen them yet.
I mean, oh, I've already seen your builds.
The cringiest map I ever played on.
The ones I posted in building.
It
Screenshots.
was this one map, and it was just full of components. Like literally, he just copied and pasted every component in.
Oh,
And just called it a
do
day.
I have a story to tell you guys then? Alright, so
Cool.
literally when I first started playing the game, this was literally when I first started playing. So I had not when I first started playing it. When I started playing religiously, like I got the game really early, but I never really played it until 1.7. And there were this is when you know those really shitty RPG maps were a thing, where like all you do is like go around and mine, and then like come back to your house like at the night time and just sort of like sit there all day, all night even.
Yeah.
You know, like it's so boring, but it was so fun. You know what I mean? I don't know why. It became really boring really quick. But anyways, so the idea was, I went into this guy's map, and obviously because he's the server host, I'm like, oh my god, he's a server host. I'm friends with him. This is big. You know what? Little did I realize the amount of effort that he put into his map was so little. He literally just componented the system components, and without me realize, I didn't even know system components were a thing.
I've
Then.
got a story to tell as well.
I didn't realize system components were a thing. Anyways, so what I do is I start building a map, like I don't know, like a couple months after this, and he pops into my world randomly, and I'm like, oh my god, hi, how you doing? It's been a while. How have you been? And he's like, oh, I'm pretty good. And I'm like, okay, let me just make you admin real quick. So I make him admin. This is like 12-year-old me, by the way. So just forgive me, forgive everything I say.
Okay.
So I give him admin, and obviously I'm sat there talking to him. What I didn't realize was he went around the whole map and saved every building. Like he took all the buildings I had and just saved them to his components, and then basically left the game, and then obviously built a map with them. Now, at first I was like, what a cunt. Why would you do that? But then I realized I basically, obviously 12-year-old me, doesn't really mind, because 12-year-old me went onto YouTube and typed in Madness64 and built everything Madness64 builds, carbon copied, and he copied all those, and he built a map after I changed my gamer tag. I went into the map and went, lol, Madness64, I'm a big fan. And he went, wait, what? Like, because he didn't realize.
Yeah, I do like it when
Madness64
people
is.
pass off components, system components as well.
Yeah.
It's quite funny.
Anyways, you were gonna say something?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Rape.
Great chat. Good guys. Good guys. Good chat. Yes. Oh, do you have any questions, Kyron? What do you reckon we should talk about? Have you got any talking points we can go over?
Talk about.
Yeah, we can go. Yeah. Have any talking points we can talk about? Yeah, let's talk about death. Apparently.
How it
That's what
just
he wants to
happened
talk
in this chat.
Yes.
I just stretched my guy.
Any exciting news? I just realised this is the exact same size I needed.
Yeah, don't
I'll be
mind
right
him.
back.
Don't mind Circle. He's just stretching in
Enjoying
pain.
myself.
Yeah, he's just dying.
Bit awkward,
Ah.
like, but
Yeah.
bit
it's-
waiting to wait a bit.
Let me just
What
check.
sort of things do you want to see us upload on this channel? Let's go.
Well, I'm brand new to the game, so I've been holding
Question.
back from unloading all my noobish questions. Oh, I mean, ask like a random question, like I don't know.
Do you like cheese?
Do I like cheese? Yes.
I don't.
I love cheese. Oh, you like onions though? That's cannibalism, right?
I suppose so.
Yeah. Like I see your thing on the forums, your quote, your what is it called? Your motto?
Signature.
No, your motto says I eat onions sometimes. I'm like, isn't that cannibalism? But I can't post that in the post because obviously like it'll go, that's off topic. I'm gonna get that removed. Because you know. Anyways, Kyron.
Go
If
ahead,
the-
unleash them.
So, yeah, go ahead. You can say something. Obviously PC's only been out for like what? Still less than a week.
And I've already got 33 hours playtime.
Hold on, how many do I have? 77. Oh my fucking god.
Just think what it would be like on Xbox if you could track it.
So I'm really enjoying watching your cathedral. It's kind of Catholic. Oh, you mean like Catholic? I think it's called Catholic. But would it be possible to do any tutorials without about basic world building? If you
I
want me
will be
to,
doing
if you
that.
want me to teach you, okay, so building tutorials, as in like building a building such as this one, or you mean landscaping a map such as like this, or you mean scripting a map so that it's playable? Like, watch of the three. Is it Catharic? Okay, I don't know. How to say it. Well, yeah,
Well,
no,
I'll
you
be
said,
doing.
but there's
I'll be
building.
making tutorials.
There's two different building aspects. You know what I mean? You've got building which makes the map playable, and then you've got building which makes the map look good. If you get what I mean? Like, I don't know if
None of which I'm good at.
none of it. I mean, but you're a content creator. That's all we care about. You know what I mean? Like, content is better than being terrible. You know what I mean?
I suppose.
Like, I'd rather someone who was passionate about something that they like and pass off content rather than someone who just goes like, well, I'm the best at everything, your videos are terrible, you know, like being toxic, you know.
I'm surprised how much support we've got for this channel.
Yeah. All three would be great ones, but if you want to just do basic ones and then landscaping, then probably landscape. Okay, so you want me to do landscaping. So landscaping, scripting sounds a lot of work. It is a lot of work, but it's mostly because
A lot of good results though. So
yeah, scripting is one of those subjects where you need to sit down with the audience for a huge amount of time just to explain the basics of map building. It is a very...
another thing on scripting. Scripting.
Ooh. He's got a conversation.
Go on.
It gives you the feeling like,
Can I just save it here?
let's say you've been working on the script for a long time, all right, and then you finally finish it. You just get the greatest feeling.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I guess we'll start with like I'll do this in stream because I'm currently building a map. So you can see how this map, obviously it looks very random. It looks like I built it myself. It doesn't look like I built it myself, but basically all these are components. They're basically huge lumps of land that I've edited and made into my own component pack. So if we go into creative in this menu here, and then we click load component, you can use the system components, which are terrain, grass. Obviously, we'll just show one just for the sake of it. This is a system component. This one is basically one of these. What I've done is I've pasted it, changed the texture of the clay at the bottom there to limestone, and then saved it as my own component so that I can quickly reference it without having to use the replace tool. and I've put it into my own pack here, as you can see. So what we can do is load these components, and as you can see at the bottom of my screen in my hotbar, that they are all like what do you call them? They are clipboards. They are little clipboards. Now clipboards are it's weird how clipboards work. If you leave the game and join back, they disappear. You can't stack them. They are all individual. You can make a clipboard by simply placing 2 markers down and clicking copy to clipboard. It's literally the paste tool. Obviously you can see a blueprint here. This is an actual blueprint. This is a blueprint. This isn't an actual piece of land that I'm literally flying around, like just doing that. So I can see this, but anyone that would be in my game can't see this. It's pretty fun. Let me just paste and get another one out, the one that I'm actually going to use, which is the medium and the terraform pack tall. There we go. So this one's probably my favorite because it looks very, very rigid and random. So what we can do is we'll actually start on this side, because why not? So components can be pasted in the same way Control-V pastes your text. So if I wanted to place a piece of land here, it would place a piece of land here. So I can physically stand on that. Physically stand on this, and obviously this is now a piece of land. This is now part of the map. Now, if I wanted to add a piece of land to that, it would overwrite it, and as you can see, in everything that's within that box overwrites everything in here. So now, obviously, it looks very terrible, and it just looks like an oval that's merged into the ground. It looks really bad. So to counter this, what Craig has done is introduced a merge tool. A merge tool is a tool where if you hold space, if you hold tab, this is default by the way, you can change it if you want. If you hold tab, you can press either left click or right click, depending on how you want to overwrite it. You can click it and it would paste it without deleting any other blocks in the zone. It's pretty cool. So if you wanted to, actually let me quickly get an example. Okay, so if you take a look at this side, like if you take a look at these grass blocks here, you'll notice that those are grass blocks. Those are now getting covered by limestone. If I click, oh, hold on. Are you playing in Total Invaders?
Maybe.
Okay, so you can see that they're currently getting covered by the component block. If I click of it, so you can't technically see the dirt that's there, like the grass that's there. But if I use the non-overwrite merge tool, the grass block is still there, but the component has now filled everywhere that is air. If you get what I mean, the air block, like from Minecraft. There is a block called air in Minecraft. You probably know, right? If you want to overwrite that so that it's not there anymore, press the left click and it's gone. It will now overwrite, but it will still do the same as the non-merge. It's pretty cool. I love the tools, and ever since I learnt about it and got a component pack from a person called Miss Selene, R.I.P. Miss Selene, I have been doing nothing but componenting my own maps. I've been making my own maps religiously since then. It's really cool.
I've got a question. I've got a question.
Yeah.
Where do you get inspiration?
Where do I get inspiration?
Yeah.
RPG games I have had physical, sentimental value towards. Skyrim being one, and EVE Online being another, if I wanted to make my space map. Any games that I feel genuinely immersed in, that's where I get my inspiration from.
Okay.
Skyrim, Elder Scrolls Online, if you guys remember that, it's still a thing by the way, is the first game in a while that I looked at and thought, this is a huge MMO that immerses an entire world rather than just one map, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, that's probably why I go onto it and see a load of Russians. Anyways, sorry, French people on the EU server.
See, I get my inspiration from like what you said, and also like other Total Miner map builders and stuff. An example, Casual Onion.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes.
Well, there's. Yeah. I got mine from just Google Images.
Google Images. Okay, yeah. I mean, sometimes
I
when I'm
just
looking at buildings, I just like
That's
being
where
honest.
I get my building inspiration, but like my
Oh.
map inspiration and stuff.
I'm about to leak some pretty interesting information. All right, ever played Total War? Anyone played Total War?
Yes.
All right. Do you remember the first Rome Total War? You ever played it?
No.
The first
Oh,
Rome.
I think I played that.
The first Rome Total War. All right. I used to go into the barbarian villages, and screenshot all of the barbarian houses, and then build them in Minecraft. And
It's weird.
that's where I got most of my builds from.
Because, like, if I'm outside and I see something, I think, oh, I could build that. And I just go Google Maps.
Yeah.
And then build it.
Yeah, I just
It's good
Oh,
fun
hold on,
having to
I got
guess
a
out why it's
comment. See, that info is what new creators definitely need. I've not read it anywhere on the forums. I think if you just made a video with those tips and tricks, then it would be totally worth it. Yeah. To be fair,
Somebody get the stream and edit that bit into it. Just have that as video.
I guess, yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Will this be uploaded when it's finished?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
pretty sure that it does upload by
it
itself.
does.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go and grab it and then do it for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for the
I'll send you it.
the idea, Kyron. But I don't know if you're subscribed already, but we'll we definitely do post content
Need
very
subscribers.
Is he? Okay. I don't know. If you're a subscriber, like we'll you'll get like notifications and stuff saying when we post stuff. Because for new people who play the game, we definitely want to make sure that this community stays as helpful as it once was.
Yeah.
Because I don't want it to turn into a toxic community like CS:GO. That is the last thing I want this community to see.
Minecraft.
Or Minecraft, yeah. Because
Oh,
there
God,
are,
please
believe it
no.
or not, there are good people out there in Total Miner. It's just that going on to, for instance, the Discord is probably not the best place if you want advice. Asking a friend is usually a good idea. Or even just asking us a question, or even emailing us. We'll
Coming on to Dig Deeper also helps too.
yeah, really stick deep.
Cough, cough, subscribe, cough, cough.
Yeah.
I'm so subtle, sorry.
Hello guys, welcome to Dig Deeper. Not only are we sellouts, but we actually help.
Yay!
A helpful sellouts.
Believe it or not, we are. We wanna. Yeah. Apparently, I heard from someone that there is an account called Dig Deeper who joined the forums in 2012.
Oh, here, I'm gonna go look at that. Here,
Yeah.
let me see.
And it made me think, what the fuck? Because I've never ever met this guy, and I'm pretty sure he's inactive.
Oh yeah, you'd think. Let's see.
You did awesome. That's great of you. Thanks.
Oh,
Messages
yeah,
per
I was
minute,
looking
0.5.
who was, the player unique identifier 666. So
Yeah. Okay. That's all right.
I'm working on a little village at the moment.
All right. So actually, Kyron, while we're on the subject of building, so what was the 3 points we had? Let me just quickly scroll up a sec. So there was scripting. Oh yeah, so the 3 different builds. So we have scripting, then there's landscaping, and then there's building. Oh, my frames are going terrible again. Hold on. Sorry for this technical issue.
It's okay.
It happens. It happens. It's a bug in Minecraft. It's a bug in Total Miner. That just happens. We'll just fly around for a bit. But yeah, so what happens is when you're building a map with landscaping tools, you need to be aware that your map memory will go up by dramatic amounts. I think my map is currently at 3 megabytes.
there is
Yeah.
one called Dig Deeper.
Yeah.
3 megabytes already.
Yeah, my
Date
map is at 3
registered
megabytes. That is
April
very big
12,
for
2013,
a map.
521.
I'm just gonna quit the game a sec. I'll be right back.
That's interesting.
Landscaping, scripting, and building in generals. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to quit the game completely, don't I? Fuck. Rip. Alright. I'm just gonna quickly load up the game again. So right, so landscaping. So I've gone over landscaping. Scripting is there are loads of different things you can do with scripting. Now scripting is is split up into loads of different categories. So you have your scripts that make you the character. So you've got your XP bars, your history scripts that allow you to get into specific places or buy specific items, or even, I don't know, it's the weird, or even points. Like you can actually make a history that's based off XP. For instance,
I did that.
Yeah, for instance, in fact, I'll quickly go back to this. I forgot what I called this place. I think it was like Valravan. I don't know. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, so this is my little city. So I ignore the total invaders. So if I just quickly go into the shop and grab a script block. Now this might get confusing, so just bear with me. I'm gonna grab a switch as well because buttons are absolutely terrible. So there's a script block and there's a switch. Right, so let's sell those. So what happens is in a script you can use this script block. If I press E on the script block, it'll say setup. Ignore all those material composite. Just ignore those because it's just how fast can you mine it with specific items. They're weird. So I have here the give XP. So give XP. Now these are all scripts where obviously powered on. So when the switch is on, it will give me an XP. So if I flip the switch, I'm not going to do it because it'll give me the switch. It'll obviously it'll play the script when it's on, and it'll play the script when it's off. Now the pressure plate is if I'm standing on it, and the lookout range is if I'm looking at this block. And the texture I can just change it, so I might even just change that to a crate. Oh, that's a salt block. What the fuck?
I just found a huge bug with my mod.
Oh, that's dumb. Okay, yeah. So now we have a crate. So this now is disguised as a crate with a switch on it. Pretty cool. So if I go on to scripts, I can then click mode, edit script, and I can click give XP. So when I activate the script, it basically gives the player history. It gives history XP to the player +1. Meaning when I open up is it game scripts history log. So if I go into my player, which is local test at the minute because of reasons, it'll say that my XP is currently 28. These are my histories. So obviously we have XP and then blah blah. I don't know. So we're just gonna set that to 50 a sec, just so I can test it. So XP is currently 28. Okay, so XP is currently 28. So what happens is when I flip the switch, it'll rip. I think I broke the script already. Oh no, I haven't. That's a thing. So if I quickly check my history log, it'll say that I'm at 30 XP because I just flipped the switch twice. It's pretty decent. Now since we're on PC, would the map size data be a big deal? I'm hoping not, and I'm quite cautious about it. I'm staying cautious about it because, like, I mean, me and Onion we have had our fair share of corrupted maps because of map data size. Like I remember making a map that was 7 megabytes big. So in an attempt to make it smaller, I tried to clear all the land that wasn't being used, like clear with creative tools, and it went up to 13 megabytes.
Yeah,
It was so
I did the same, but it made me melt.
the less blocks you have, the bigger it will be, because it has to render.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just the more you do in the map. So, for instance, if
Well,
I
the
used,
more you destroy,
Yeah.
it's because
the
when
bigger
you
the
delete
edited,
replace a block, it sets the system to render it, so it has to do more rendering, and so yeah,
it's stupid. Anyways, so the XP test. So let's look at the XP test. So if I have 100 gold pieces, So if it says if I don't have 100 gold pieces, it'll say you have insufficient funds. That's it. Just you have insufficient funds. Let's test that. So I'm gonna quickly change this script block to XP test. So I'm gonna click XP. You have insufficient funds because I don't have 100 gold pieces. Now I'm gonna give myself 100 gold pieces because I'm an admin. I can't do that. And I'm gonna click the switch again. But if I click the switch again, let's check what it'll give me. So if we look in XP test, it'll say else if, just ignore the else if because it's just if, but on the same script. Else if has history, player, wait, is it if has inventory, player, gold pieces equal to or more than 100. So if I have 100 gold pieces, basically opposite of what I've just done, then it will take 100 gold pieces and give me 1 XP. Okay, so the history is literally just a history that I can play with as much as I want in the game. It doesn't necessarily mean you get an XP like in Minecraft, because obviously Minecraft you can only use XPs for specific things, like it's how the game is developed, whereas in this you can develop the game however you want to. You don't even want XP, don't use it, you know? It's so good. So, and then it'll say you earned 1 XP, and obviously I've got some random scripts in here, like if has history XP equals to or more than the next level up, which is 50. As you can tell, I just switched that to 50. You saw earlier. Then change my XP to 0, and change the next level XP to 75, and then give me the player history too. Sure, does that make sense? That probably doesn't make sense this bit, but I'll go over that in a sec. This is a simple. This is a more advanced script actually. So if you can get this, then you are on the right track. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is really basic stuff. This is borderline coding, like full on coding. It's amazing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run the script. You earned 1 XP in the top left. You earned 1 XP. Let's spam the button. You earned 1 XP. All right. So if we look in our history, history log, local test, it'll say that I have 45 XP. Why did it say 2 next level XP? Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Hold on. I need to quickly change that 2 next level XP. 2 next, no, it's next, is it just next level XP? Hold on, let me just check. See, exit anyways. Right,
Yeah,
so
you have to hold on for a second.
XP to next level. Okay, so I put 2 next level XP to next level. Yeah, that's so I just need to change this to 50. Okay. So we'll just get rid of that. So okay, so that's gone. So now let me just change that back to 1. Right, so it says XP to next level. So I need 5 XP in order to get to the next level, to get to level 2. So it'll say in my script, in test script. Actually, it makes sense for the most part. Yeah, it's confusing. Like, even for me, it's kind of mind-boggling. Let me just quickly put a notify script in here. Notify.
As the saying goes, practice makes perfect.
Exactly. We're just going to quickly... I put 60, 60, 60. That's the color scheme. It's pretty gay. Right. You reached level 2! Exclamation mark, smiley face. Yay. Alright, so we're just gonna finish that. Alright, so yeah, there's a lot more to scripting than meets the eye, but we'll take a look. So,
You're right there, Circle.
Yes.
What?
You're right there.
So,
What do you mean?
if has history.
Sound very tired.
Yep.
Let me just change that to lower X. Okay.
Yeah, got a
I
little
need to make
bow
sure
in there.
these are all lowercase. Because for some reason the game has... It used to be really case sensitive, but now it changes its own cases, you know what I mean? So, right, so text level, XP. I need to change this one as well, don't I? Alright, yeah, scripting is a really, really touching subject. Literally just because it's so annoying to do. To do in live if you must. So let's test this out. So if I
It's trial and error, really.
yeah, it is. Alright, let me just show the errors. What is the errors? Line 14, to next level. If this is a variable, warning, possible undeclared variable. To next level XP. Unexpected command if. What's that for? Okay, let's do else if, because I think else if is the best way to do that. Save and quit. Alright, awesome. So, let's run the script and see how we go. So if we run the script, it'll say you earned 1 XP. Now, if I look at the script just for a second, I'm just going to test whether it actually gave me changed my history, because if it changed my history, that's kind of gay. No, it didn't. Awesome, we're doing it right. Awesome. All right, so if we edit script, if we just run the script 4 more times, it'll tell me you earned 1 XP, you earned 1 XP, and now it'll say, oh, it did not tell me that I reached level 2. Yes. Twitch fails. Top 10 of the week.
Yay, you did it.
God, right. Alright, so it's supposed to say you reached level 2. Oh, wait, right. So if has history XP player equal to or more than to next level XP, then history XP player 0. So it reverts it to 0. To next level XP. Oh, I think I fucked up with the notify script. Hold on. Oh, I put it in the wrong order. Okay, so locale. Man, yeah, it's. I hate this game. It's a love-hate relationship. Trust me. You'll be in the same position as me in about 3 years. It's kind of like Daisy. Like every time you go, I hate this game, logs off, logs back on in like half an hour. Like, you know.
Oh,
all right.
Yes.
All right.
I
So
know
let me
that
just
feeling with Rainbow
save.
Six Siege.
Yeah. Oh my save. All right. So as you can see, my XP is now too high. So let me just quickly put that down to 40. Let's do 48 so I can click it a couple times. So to next level XP is 50. So basically, I need to reach 50 XP in order to reach level 2. So obviously, it says I'm at level 1, so that I can do that. So.
Oh, I think I was doing that. I'm dumb.
So if we do, if we click this twice, so obviously we got you earned 1 XP, you earned 1 XP. Oh fucking Christ! It's done it again. My God, why is it not working? What? Oh, rip. All right. All right, hold on. Let me just quickly, because okay. So hopefully you know what a syntax is. It diagnoses, like it runs your script and then it tells you what's wrong with the script and what's not working. Whereas it is kind of broken because it doesn't actually tell you what you want. It doesn't actually it just goes, this doesn't work. I'm like, okay, thank you.
Well, it usually tells you like what line, I think.
Man, it does tell you what line, but if something doesn't appear in your inventory and it's because you just spelt it wrong, it doesn't mean it doesn't go, oh by the way you spelt this wrong. It just goes.
Just
like that's, yeah, it doesn't say anything. Right. So to next level XP, if XP
It goes none.
XP player +1. You want to 1 XP.
I'm working on my
Did I
mod
spend
right now,
it?
and then
I
I
spelled
figured
that
out
for
an awesome tool I could use.
Reach level 2. Locale.
I'm still building
Yeah.
my map.
Nice.
I'm kind of doing the same. I'm just working on my mods. I do it because
So-
I realized a huge bug in it. F8 mods reloaded.
Actually, I think I might need to put this in another script. So I'm just going to quickly copy that.
I hope you're following along at home.
Yeah, just yeah, this is fuck. Save and exit. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a new script. It's going to be we're going to name this level. In fact, we'll call this XP check. So we'll call this XP check. These should be in folders, really. Like it's really easy to make folders.
Okay, so
what we're
that
going to
is
do
amazingly.
is do that. So we'll just copy and paste. So we just pasted it. It's really good. The copy and paste thing is in this. Is so good. Right. So we're gonna go. If has history, player XP is equal to or more than to next level XP, then history XP player revert to 0. So it goes back to level. It goes back to 0 so that you can start the next level. Then it makes the barrier for what you need. Sorry, the target for what you need to get to the next level a lot higher, because obviously a higher level. Then it'll give you level 2 because you're at level 2, and then it'll go, yeah, you reached level 2 as a notify script. So that's just the first step. All right, so we're gonna save and quit that. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back into XP check. We're gonna get all that. Oh, how do you do that? Fuck. Shit. All right, we're gonna nope. All right, I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh, it's Y to delete. Rip. All right, and then we're gonna click. Obviously, it's still in the action. So what happens in scripts is there are two different things. They're split into two categories if you're wanting to do what's called a basic script. They are ifs and then thens. The if is the check that the script will give you. Will check your player, or will check an item, or will check a box, player, coordinates, check anything for what you need. So it will go if has inventory, the player. So you could easily put the XY coordinates for a chest. So you can go XY for a chest. If it has gold pieces 100, you can do player 100. You can do NPCs. You can do NPC 100. It's so good. It's amazing. And then the then is the action it will do if or the query is succeeded, if you get what I mean. So it'll go if has player less than 100 pick gold pieces. If it has less than 100 gold pieces, it will do the then. If it does not have the 100 gold pieces, it will not do the then. It will just skip it and go to the next else if. It's that simple. Hopefully you're getting this. So for the next thing, obviously on the end of this, we've gone. So we'll probably just go script. So it'll tell you to run script. In fact, I'll just quickly insert that command because I'm not actually 100% certain how to write it. Script. Ah, there we go. Yeah, just script name. So the name of the script was XP check, wasn't it? So XP check. All right. Nice. So we will quickly go into our histories. History log, local test. Let's quickly put that back to 47. I will run this. You have earned 1 XP and you've reached level 2. Fuck's sake.
We're going really well, this.
I have 48 XP. Why is the second query else if? The second query is else if because if the first if doesn't succeed, it will go to the next if, or it will go else if you get what I mean. Oh no, I just realized. Yeah, that should be a regular if. Yeah, my bad. You're a pro coder, I see. Okay, let me just change that. Okay. I see what's wrong here. Right, so what we do is we save and exit. It's because. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, it says if. I don't know. Hold on. It needs to be an else if, apparently, according to the game. Yeah. I to be fair, it sounds like it should be. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do an if, but we're gonna do it in the exact same way that I did earlier with the other script. So we're gonna go if has history. In fact, let me just quickly copy and paste that one because that's just so much easier. So if has history, but instead of going equal to or more than, we're going to go smaller than. And then we're just going to go... let me just quickly insert. And then we're just going to leave that. So we'll go else if. Oh. Then... nothing. We're just going to do nothing. And then we're just going to do... else if. So else if has player, blah 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 blah. Done. Nice. Right, so let's try again, shall we? it's trial and error. Like that's all I can say. It's just, it happens. It happens. So we're gonna go back to level 1. Back to 50 XP. Oh, 50 XP. And then we're on 48. So all we need to do is flip this button twice. And then we've got level 2. So, and I've ripped it again. Oh my god, this game. I'm gonna need to ask.
So how's
someone.
your scripting going?
Yeah. So how's the stream? Let's talk about something else. Shall we? Like, so how's your map going, Casual?
It's going really well.
Oh, that's cool. I mean,
Just talk a bit more while you just fix that.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just
cool.
fixing a huge glitch.
How many people are watching? It doesn't even say. Rip. 3 people. Oh, awesome.
And of course, I fix it in the glitches bag. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, scripting is a really hard subject to do, and that is one of the most advanced scripts that I do. I'm not even 100% on scripts myself. I just sort of it takes me a while, and I need to think about it on some Red Bull while I'm thinking about it. Or a nice cup
I
of
usually
tea.
just cry.
Yeah, he cries because he can't do scripts. Anyways, yeah. So it's the limit with this game is literally your imagination. If you can bring an idea to the game and make a game mode out of it, you are rich. Like rich in viewers, fans, whatever you want to call them, because people will play your maps. It's literally the community you have to what do you call it? Please, yeah, you have to please the community and just keep them happy with your content. It's, you know.
I can't stress this enough as well.
Yeah.
If someone asks you in your game, can you do this for me? Like, can you tell me how to do this? Don't ignore them.
Yeah.
Because I've been at the opposite end of that and it's frustrating with half an hour for an answer. You just leave the game and give it a 1-star. Unhelpful host.
It depends. I mean, if you're wanting to become...
If you're AFK, make sure you tell people that you're AFK.
Oh, yeah. If you're wanting to become a server host rather than a server player, you know, obviously there's lots of tips you can get from other players. And
All 3 of us.
Yeah, definitely us. I mean, I don't want to say we're the best at everything in the game.
But we, yeah.
Yeah, but we are.
All
No.
3 of us have good experience in
Okay.
it.
Yeah, basically, we have experience with the game. I'm not saying we're the best, but we're the most helpful. I mean, we're not just going to go, like, oh, we're going to answer your question with 1 word and then ignore you completely for the next, like,
How do I do a
indefinite
Rails
time.
script? Yes.
Like, I remember asking someone about script, and then they were like, oh, cool, I'll show you how to do it. And I'm like, okay, cool. Ignores me. Like, okay.
Mm.
So,
Be nice to players and they'll be nice to you.
so that's how you're flying around. How am I flying around?
How do you not know how you're flying?
I don't know. That's what. Is it Kevin? No, Kyron. That's it. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Yeah, but you're like, how am I flying around?
Kieran. Kyron. I don't know. Same thing. Anyways, also one thing in this game is pretty cool. So if you the special key, which is default to tab, is a pretty cool option. So obviously, I can hold the tab key, which is a special key, and I can scroll wheel to change it from night to day. So I can make it nice and daytime. Like that's very bright, and you'll probably die about. Oh, that's how you're flying around. You was joking about the Red Bull. Haha. Hey. All right, yeah, 'cause it gives you wings. Yeah.
I'm quite
Alright.
slow.
Yeah, same. Alright, so obviously it changes it from night to day. It's pretty cool. I'm actually going to keep it on like that.
Well,
It's
it's
kind
hard
of
to keep up with like jokes and stuff because it's
yeah. Ignore the
15
sound as
seconds
well.
away. So you'll be like, wait, what did I say 15 seconds ago?
Yeah, it's really bad. That's why I hate streaming. It's like, wait a minute, what did I say?
That's why sometimes you're just like, yeah,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Alright, anyways, so yeah, the special key is really useful. So you can use the special key. I don't know if it'll show it in this. Let me just quickly stand here for 15 seconds so I can watch my own stream. Does it open my Steam overlay?
No, because it only captures the full screen application.
Okay, yeah, it does. Alright, so basically,
Okay.
if you hold the tab key and then hold the space key, that's space key. If you hold the tab key and then you hold the shift key, your Steam overlay will pop up, but then it will dissipate. After that, while you're still holding them in, you can use the scroll wheel to
I'm gonna go get me
rotate
another
the
cookie.
component.
Give me
Rotate it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like rotating things. I don't even know what joke that I was gonna make. Anyways,
me neither.
yeah, we won't talk about that. Yeah, and then also you've got other cool things you can do with it. Oh, here's an odd question. Since map size is going to be limited at some point, is there any other way to port a character from one map to another? Oh, no. There's one thing that I really wanted in the game that they won't add. Multi-map servers. Multi-map servers, to where you can teleport to another player's map and play it. You can't do that for some reason. It's really stupid.
I'm back.
Hello. Alright,
Hello,
so
Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster. So it's going to be unlimited. So basically the idea is that you can build a map, and then like really far away you can build another map. Like that's kind of the idea of what Craig's going for. Like with the unlimited worlds thing. As for the unlimited worlds, but unfortunately I don't think that he's going to put in multi-map servers, which is the one thing that I really want out of Toll Miner at the minute.
I just want people to join my map.
Well, same, but I want it to be as enjoyable as it possibly can. Yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, so you can also do a really cool thing that not many people knew how to do back in the day, but it's called no clip. So if you hold space and you press C,
People
hold
didn't know
space.
that you could do that? Are you serious?
No, people didn't know that. They were like, whoa, how the fuck? Are you hacking? I'm like, no. So if you hold tab and then you press C, it says no clip mode activated. So basically I can fly through all my buildings and all my structures. It's pretty cool. I used to do this to spy on people all the time. This
Without
was
window.
before I realized spectating was the thing also. So
All
I
I
can
used to do is
fly
have a
through the
room
ground that I built.
where the buttons change colours and you entered that zone. So I could just use
Importing a
CCTV.
character save file.
Yeah, I
No.
just have CCTV set up everywhere.
The only way you could do that is to, well, you can save histories, not save histories, but you can just sort of make someone's histories, but you can't, or adjust them. You can't bring in their player statistics. So if I press escape player statistics, it'll tell me all the player statistics I've had. So I've had 28 hours on this map. I've walked.
You had 28 hours on that map?
22,625 distance walked, 330,000 distance flown, 100,000 blocks cleared, 20,000 blocks placed, and 46
How do you
grenades
have
launched.
28 hours on there?
I should have like 70 because this is the only map I played.
Total Miner was only released like 3 days ago, dude.
4. It got released on the 23rd. It's now the 27th.
That's 5 meg, right?
Oh yeah, boy. Yeah. Anyways, so obviously it gives you player statistics. So your player statistics are bound to this map. They can't be changed in any way, shape, or form. They can't be moved in any way, shape, or form. They can't be edited in any way, shape, or form. Otherwise, I would just sort of go into my map data and just change my player kills to 200,553.
Actually, you can do it. All you gotta do is mine a block. Boom.
Oh,
Or fly.
Yeah, or fly, or walk, or play.
I mean, like
something.
edited as in like through the game files.
Wait, no.
Or wait. Well, you can.
Can you?
just have to figure out how to unencrypt it and encrypt it again.
Okay, I mean, let's leave that to the hackers of CS:GO. Like, Rojbi, suka priet.
I feel like I've been working on a single load for about 4 hours.
Yeah, I'm still working on this damn clip. But basically, my map ideas are my map ideas, as in my map landscaping idea is literally just make a huge dust bowl. Okay, what do I put in this dust bowl? Like, I make a huge dust bowl of just cliffs, and then go, okay, now what's coming in? What's in this dust bowl?
I agree. I've got to build 7 villages, so not much really.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many I'm building. I might just build, like some barren places.
I'll be doing uploads of what I've been working on soon.
Yeah.
It's quite it's a pain for me to do it because it bugs my game.
Why
out,
this
man.
map better
No,
be
Kyron,
big,
if
boy.
you're still there, if there's one thing that you really should do if you want to stay in touch with like tutorials on how to play Talk Miner and just content in general, I would make a forums account.
Yeah.
And because there's a few things that
Subscribe.
and subscribe. If you want to, especially, I have this map as a topic on there as well. If you want to sort of
And
read
I
up
have
on that.
my map as well.
Yeah, he has his map as well. I believe
I
except he'll.
will update mine soon.
I believe the next stream that we're gonna do, I believe it's Onion's turn. So Onion is gonna have his map street
If
or
he
like
I can
doesn't.
figure out.
his
I can
let's build.
figure out how to do voice.
What?
If I can figure out how to do voice,
Voice chat.
yeah,
It's easy. What do you mean voice chat as in like in this?
yeah.
All you do is start a call and that's it.
How do you do all the streaming stuff though?
Oh, you haven't got a streaming app. Okay, that's a problem. I'll talk about it after the stream because it's really simple.
See why. It's really simple. Yeah.
I mean, it does mean you have to download something, which for some reason you have really big problems with. Like he didn't even. Okay, so you know that Vegas Pro program, Vegas
Yeah.
Pro. He couldn't install Vegas Pro.
No,
He bought
I installed
Vegas
the
Pro.
music thing.
He basically he bought Vegas Pro and all those things for £15, and he just went, "Oh, I can't install it." I'm like, bruh.
I couldn't buy it because I had no money.
You had
I
no
just,
money
I
for it.
don't know. With all the problems that CY seems to be having with Vegas and how complicated it is, I just think I'll stick with Movie Maker.
Yeah, I mean, I got used to it eventually. It's just like I have a tiny bit of experience with editing software. It's like, oh, another one. I've done both already. I'm just thinking about posting a topic to see if someone who is good at landscaping building who needs someone to write quests. Oh, are you? So what do you specialize in? What would you say you specialize in? As a
Specialize in mods.
okay, well you specialize in mods. You Casual Onion, what would you say you specialize in? Like what category?
Economy maps.
Economy map. So map building. Oh yeah, well yeah. Economy maps. I would say just map schematics. I'd say for me. Like I'm good at coming up with good and addictive map schematics.
Oh my god.
Loot crates. Yeah, you know.
Oh, I've
I
got an
don't
idea
know
what
if
we
this
can do.
sword is balanced or not. I'm afraid it's not because it does like 11 damage per hit and it swings decently fast.
Well,
I've got an idea
at least
what
it's
we
like
can do.
what?
We should try and describe what our PC maps are in like 10 words or something like that.
Oh, in a couple words. Yeah.
Come on, I'll let Circle go
Too good to be
first.
true.
Ah. I'd say overcommitted because I feel like I've gone. Like if you have you read my whole topic on my map?
It's quite long.
Yeah, it is fucking huge.
I saw it, but honestly, I just scrolled
So the amount of
I'm not gonna read all of this. I'm gonna read some of it.
yeah, exactly.
That's why I've split mine into sections.
So I just kind of read, little bits and pieces of it.
That's why I put a too long didn't read section at the end. Anyways, yeah, Kieran, you're very good at writing stories. Over 900 hours on Worm Unlimited. I really wanted to play on Worm Unlimited, but I don't know. There was a review bomb on it. Like, so many people didn't suddenly disliked the game. I don't know why, so I didn't buy it. Kind of like with PUBG.
PUBG's good though.
Yeah, no, but it had a huge review bomb because people kept stream sniping, and then people got like banned for stream sniping, even though they weren't stream sniping. If you get what I mean? Like they killed a streamer. Oh my god, they are stream snipers. Ban them.
Should we? I've got an idea. Should we link as topics in the?
See, I don't see stream
Um,
sniping as bad because honestly, you take the risk as a streamer. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
if you don't want to get killed from stream sniping, don't stream.
I mean, in my opinion, there's a difference between stream sniping and playing the game. Because playing the game is essentially playing the game with a huge delay, so that there is practically no way for anyone to stream snipe you.
Yeah, for example, it would be so hard to like stream snipe in
Yeah.
Siege.
And people would be, but any streamer that I've ever seen talk about this subject would be like, oh well, I don't want a stream delay because it makes me, like the whole point of me being a streamer is to entertain my guests and shit like that. I'm like, bruh, just
See, and that's the problem. It's either delay it or deal with it. Like,
yeah, it was the grind fest.
I just deal with it. Like, I don't care. Doesn't bother me. I take that risk, boy.
Boy,
Poppy.
I don't know if you've seen the post I put in building about an hour back with the houses I'm building now.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to have a look, you can.
it's,
Dream says it looks like, or Dream, whatever, says it looks like a motel. I don't know.
but to be fair,
How?
he for some reason doesn't like anything that anyone is building. Like, I don't know why, but every time I look in that building section, it's just him taking the piss out of someone's build. Like, I don't even...
I do like how he gives criticism.
I mean,
I
like, that's
kinda
all
like
he gives. He doesn't go, oh, nice attempt. You know what I mean? I've never seen him say anything positive.
See,
What
the
bugs me?
thing-
Go on.
The thing I see on criticism is I believe like they shouldn't just be like that sucks. They should be like it sucks because
Yeah, some people are
insert
like that.
reason here, yeah.
Thing is, I was always known for building with sandstone, sandbrick, and all that. Like
Yeah.
literally, almost half my buildings were. Made
I was
and
always
still
the-
are. I mean, this map.
I was always the good old fashioned cobblestone wood. You know those
Yeah.
faggots.
But Dream, or Dream, whatever you want to pronounce his name is, keeps wanting to build like medieval style. I'm just thinking, well, this is a medieval map, so why would I do that?
I
This
don't
is
know.
supposed to be 2018, whatever.
2018. Oh yeah, get on my level.
Anyway, it's looking good. It's looking good. I
So
like
that
it.
I'll probably leave that side of the cliff for a bit because this is going to be a huge city over here. It's going to extend to probably another 100 blocks that way. So probably, how many blocks would you say that is? About 60? Maybe not 60. How big is the? Hold on, let me just check. I'm just going to check real quick. Let's just grab a marker block. Put it here. And then I think it goes here. Let me just check real quick. Oh, it did go to the bottom one. Okay. So put that there. Escape. Game. Oh. Is it game? That's creative, isn't it? Creative. Tools. Measure. 62. So yeah. Another 1.5 of these that way. And that'll be like the rest of the city. like how big the city's going to be, and then outside of this bit here will be like some farms and some, I don't know, whatever you do, alliance buildings and shit. You know, Uno?
It looks nothing like that.
It
I'm
won't.
quite blunt with people sometimes.
Yeah,
Jim
just see-
just posted a photo saying that the thing of it looks like a hotel, and it looks literally nothing like it was.
Oh yeah.
So just straight to the point. You're wrong.
Yeet. Oh god, all I hear is spamming. In fact, the thing I wanted to do was play some Total Invaders, but I know that I'll need to turn up my sound gate on my OBS, just because
Oh yeah,
otherwise
because you'll just hear this.
all you hear is This is like, unless you don't mind hearing spamming of keys, but
Yeah, I
like
got
it-
you. Hold on, let me place a Total Invaders block.
oh god. Should we all just
Close
play
your
Total
ears.
Invaders?
You ready? Let me get on the right side.
Oh yeah, if you're Kieran, if you
I died. Okay.
wow, if you want to get Total Invaders, Invader Man for the Xbox at least, check out my tutorial. I'm kidding. Check out my tutorial on how to.
It's hilarious.
It
It's
is
funny.
pretty funny. Yeah, check out my
It's only
tutorial
got
on how
40
to-
views.
It has only got 40 views. But basically, I made a tutorial on how to get Invader Man. But you can't get Invader Man yet for the PC because for some reason they broke unlockables. To where-
Literally.
yeah, you can't unlock unlockables, but I'm pretty sure you'll still have the what do you call it? The preset for the fact that you've got it before, or it'll say like within parameters. Let me just check. So it'll go. Oh, unlockables aren't even on the old menu. Rip. Okay, so it'll go character. It'll say Invader Man.
I've hit that point now where I don't know what I'm building. I just sort of lost interest completely.
Oh shit! It doesn't. Even,
Just
doesn't
like,
even say.
yeah, stick a block there. Looks alright.
Yeah, so basically achievements and everything are just blocked at the minute, so it's kind of gay. So this is what I've currently done today. Pretty happy. This is 1 day worth of work. This will probably take about 5-6 days of work in in
Why
Minecraft.
is your Invader Man like that?
I don't know. Why is my Invader Man like that? Just please let me know. Oh, if I press tab, it doesn't. How do I zoom out my Invader Man? Oh, look at the stage. Look at his eyes. Can't even see the Terminator's face. There. You know what? Fuck it. I'll play one game of Total Invaders. I've the itch, man. All right. So Total Invaders is a really fun game that was introduced in, was it like 1.6? I think it's been there all the way since the beginning, to be honest. 1.3. I
I
can't
think
remember.
it was almost there to the beginning.
It's always been
I know
here
it
as
was
far as I know.
introduced in an early.
So Total
update.
Invaders is a cool thing where you put money into the machine, like an arcade machine, and you play you play Total Miner Space Invaders, or Total Invaders basically, as it's nicknamed. To play this game, you need a good trigger finger, some endurance, and a lot of deodorant.
In
Okay.
lotion.
And lotion, apparently, according to him.
And CDY's video in the
And see
background.
what, yeah, I made a video on how to get a high score. As you can see, my high score is 34,740. That is the highest score I've ever got. Period.
Oh, you also need to play some Rickroll.
Plays a Rickroll.
Never gonna let you.
That's an old
let
meme.
you.
So to start the game, you just sort of spam. Clear up an area. Grab those little purple things at the top, because the purple things at the top are what gives you the shooters. Alright, so... Oh, rip. Great start. Great start. Alright, so what we're going to do is... The idea is we're going to save like the top left, maybe even top right. Like that one on the right, we're going to save that one. So that... Oh, rip, I died. I need to wait until round 1 anyways. So we need to save one. And so it can just fly around the map until we get loads of purple things, motherships. I call them motherships. I think that's what we're actually in fairness. Oh fuck, I destroyed it again. It is a very, very annoying sound. Auto save initiated. Oh yeah. There have been no motherships this whole game. Okay, so basically we can just wait here for a couple of minutes. Oh, there we go. Nope. Nope.
It's got 48 views now, I thought.
Nice.
Oh my god. I'm late.
I like Gordino. No, Gordino. I like Hydra's really. Oh, there we go, a shooter. Right. So this shooter gives me an extra shooter, so that I can shoot twice as fast. So obviously now I have 2 shooters. I can get more shooters to get me like 3 shooters, and I can shoot 3 times as fast. So good. Like shooters are like how you beat this game.
Wait. I've got some information.
Yeah.
Right. So in the lifetime of this channel, we've had 1,311 minutes watch time, and 806 of them was from Circle streamers.
Oh wow. Yeah, people watch the entire thing.
I watched it through there. In fact, I want people to watch it for. So my live stream was 2 hours 48 minutes. This is already longer, I think. This is being going for longer times.
The rounds don't last long when you've got 2 or 3 shooters.
A lot of people are typing Dig Deep Turtle Miner to get to my channel. 93% of people. So
Yeah,
it's
because
like,
it doesn't appear if you just type Dig Deeper. So.
I know.
Yeah, apparently there's someone that made an account called Dig Deeper. Not Dig Deeper, but someone close to it. Like, I remember seeing a Dig Deeper that was like a music channel.
My battery's going to my laptop, so if it break and
The thick boy's about to hit the bottom, boy.
Is any of you guys watching this now?
Oh, yeah.
I will be able to do
Okay, I was gonna say like,
just said that thick boy was gonna hit the bottom.
I'm on 5k. Only 5k so far. 6k. So it's really shit how the mother fits. It's a chance to get a shooter, because I'd love like a second shooter. I mean, it's good that it's a chance, because obviously you need to get them constantly.
I'm just going to post in the forum topic. It's a bit later now, but
Oh, for the stream. Yeah. Should we do a stream's best bits?
Yeah, highlights true.
Oh no, we'd have to get someone to edit it now.
I'll do it.
Okay. Someone's watching the whole thing again.
Yeah, true. Oh well, I've got 4 days.
Hey, Kyron. Hey.
So Kyron, what's that map you want to build?
Yeah, what kind of map do you want to build? If you was to to be a server host? What era? In fact, let's start with that. What kind of era would you like it to be? Would you like it to be fantasy, medieval world, fantasy, sci-fi, or just sci-fi, or medieval, modern, real life? You can do modern, but futuristic. You can do alien. I know that someone made an alien map.
Good big tree house.
Yeah. You can make a horror map. One time I made a horror map. Medieval fantasy. That's pretty cool. Like, kind of like Final Fantasy. Like the old Final Fantasy.
Yeah, you do one. Well, kind of do one.
Because like the new...
Lightning speed, bro. Come on. Oh, you lost the shooter! Come on! Oh, God.
I'm on 16k. Mate, I'm getting to 20k again. No, that is sci-fi history. Sci-fi, no, I still think that the old, Final Fantasies are more medieval. Oh, no way. 19,340. And I died.
Holy thing, that last shooter went so fast, it was like...
Would it be cool to do an elf village with map buildings that look like trees? That would be great. I don't think many people have done like.
Oh, that's
like,
so messed up how you died.
I know, right? Have you ever seen? Have you played Morrowind? You know, like how the guys living. Sorry, the Dark Elves live in the They live in the giant mushrooms. You mean kind of like that? So you are correct. The first 5 or 6 are medieval. Yeah. As soon as it becomes like as soon as it's like 7 or 8, I think 15 definitely. No, sorry, 13 definitely is more it's not even sci-fi history. It's more steampunk, to be honest. With all the zeppelins, and it's kind of like anime steampunk. I don't know what you call it. That's more tribal huts. Yeah. Oh, is that not what you was on about? Well, I mean, if you're on about that Final Fantasy kind of thing, I have no idea. I'm kind of building this as like a metropolitan kind of thing, so I mean, it's not perfect, but it's kind of what I'm going for. But I might. Do you reckon I should go even higher? Do you reckon that should be the last bit? What do you reckon I should do? I might do one section just above that with just more of these windows down here, and then leave it. No idea. But yeah. Alright, I'll continue with this for the rest of the video. So what else have we got to talk about?
Consult the list.
Consult the list. Okay. Consult the list. We don't have many left things to talk about. I know that for a fact. Right. So we've talked about the evolution of Turtle Miner, the memories of Turtle Miner, what's our best bits, the predictions of Turtle Miner, mods, both moderators and what do you reckon people are going to mod into the game, and the meta.
Health. Oh, that's
okay.
Well,
I might stream after this stream ends. I don't know.
Yeah, I can do. I might take a break, get a cup of tea, you know, something like that.
I'm gonna take a break as well. I'm gonna edit some stuff.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I need to edit a video for Sunday.
Alright.
I mean,
I'm sorry, doggo. You had to go. I had to get in my good streamy mood. Alright, let me go get a soda.
yeah.
Should we stream till 10?
Oh yeah,
UK time.
I'll stream till 10. Yeah, and then
12 minutes.
we'll switch over.
Another half-hour break.
Yeah.
What?
Oh God, Oh, your topic. This is kind of close. I mean, I guess. I've been looking at the different steampunk things that not anime, but like Final Fantasy has sort of been offering, and I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them. Especially if you look at some of the things that they did, where they had like zeppelins that like invaded all the lands, and I'm like, what? Like they have guys that can fly with swords, yet they have zeppelins. I don't know. I felt like it was a bit too cheesy.
I'm gonna make the streams playlist on that channel.
Okay.
Seems
Oh, that's
like a good idea.
Yeah, that is a good idea.
I'll put them in order.
I posted a pic link. I'll send it through Discord. 1 sec. Okay. Which channel is it going to be in? Media content? Oh no. Total Miner is really not a bad game. Says Major MacIver, is it?
Yeah, Major MacIver.
MacIver, yeah.
Ba 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 ba.
Ba.
There we go.
Ha ba ba. Ha ba. Ha ba.
What should the description be? Streams.
I don't even know.
Alright, I'm gonna go live now.
Streams.
Wait, hold on. We're gonna take my stream to
10 o'clock.
yeah, 10
well,
o'clock.
10
for our
minutes.
time.
10 minutes.
10 minutes for your time,
Oh.
and then we'll
What the heck?
begin
Click the
yours.
live thing. Because apparently I'm.
So don't go live until like 10 minutes.
Well, I wonder what would happen if 2 people went live.
Well, no,
You'd
because I
mess
have
it
the
up.
stream key.
What?
I have the stream key, so you wouldn't go live.
Just don't miss it.
I have
Yeah.
the stream key too.
Well, yeah, but I've changed it, so you'll need to get a new one.
What?
Yeah, I need to change the stream key so I can get online. Like, just redeem a new Steam key. Steam key? Whatever you call it. Stream key. But don't do it yet, because, like, it'll cut mine off.
And that would be inconvenient because we might lose it all.
Yeah.
So I've put the description of streams by creators, ask us anything, and turn on notifications so you can be the first to see us.
Nice.
Something on those lines.
Ba, 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 ba,
Sounds about right.
ba, 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 ba.
Are you doing that one meme where it's like doggos? You know that
I don't
doggo
know.
meme? Where it's like ha ba ba ha ba ka ta ka ka ha ba.
Forget an ant?
Again, oh my god. I love that meme. Oh, that was my like top 10 meme.
Wake keyboard.
Like oh,
The
one he
Ouija
did.
board.
Do you know how to use a Luigi board?
It's one of the best videos on the internet.
Every girl has starch mask.
Yeah.
I love,
Yeah,
I love
if a
that
girl
through
has
when
starch
he
marks,
breaks character.
if a woman's has starch masks on her body,
Pretty
I love
yeah.
it. I love it when they break
oh,
character.
yeah. Can girl get pregnant for pre-get? Oh no. I can't remember. I need to watch that meme again. When we're done here, I'm
Me
watching
too.
it.
I've got I've had it to
Do
my
you,
favourite
does anyone
videos.
else remember that one meme where the guy talks about the history of Japan, but he talks really fast?
Yeah, Bill Wirtz, I think his name is.
Oh, because I'm trying to find that YouTuber, because I really want to see his other videos. I
Bill
saw his-
Wirtz with a Z.
Okay. Because, oh, like, he's the guy who goes, I'm still a piece of garbage.
Yeah, it's got occasionally just sings a song halfway through.
It's beautiful.
I think I watched it. I think I watched it yesterday. So.
I love his history of Japan.
Oh, the entire history of the world, I guess.
Oh yeah, that entire history of the world. Oh, it's hilarious.
That kicked off his career massively.
Yeah, it did. Oh, kudos to that guy. He's really
I think
good.
I was drugged last night or something.
Wait, what?
That explains the stream.
Instead of using 1,650, 16,500 durability on some of my weapons. So.
Oh.
So yeah, that's nice, right?
Yes. God, I hate the different fly sayings. Right, let's see the live chat. See if anyone's posted anything. Yeah, Kyron, let me check that out. Which post did you post it in? Building. Okay, something like this. Oh, that looks pretty cool.
Our viewers have gone up
Is that Sims
2,400%
3?
last week.
That kind of looks like Sims 3. I don't know why. Yeah, those are the kinds of things that I was talking about. If you type in like Morrowind, like the different things that the different buildings in Morrowind, those are the kind of things that I was expecting you to think. Alright, what time is it? 5 minutes. You got anything else to talk about for the next
6
5 minutes?
minutes.
Oh, 6 minutes, yeah.
Well, we can extend a thank you.
Yeah, we'll extend a thank you to everyone who decided to chip in today.
Thank you for Kyron.
Yeah, thank you,
sticking
Kyron,
through.
for being... You're the MVP today. We love you guys. We love you, dude. My dude. It's Wednesday, my dude.
I want to hurry up and get this one done. Stream right after this one. Have a dual stream today. That'd be dope.
Yeah, boy.
We're basically scarce now.
It's gas.
Actually, no, it'd be a triple stream.
But it's
Because
23
you-
hours since the last one.
Because you did a smaller miniature stream.
Yes. How long
You
have we
sound
been
brilliant.
streaming, by the way?
Like
Just
3
over 2 hours.
Just over 2 hours. That's alright.
Circles when you get 3.
Wow. Wow. Oh, no one remembers that meme. Rip.
But
My cat's falling.
Something to do with your cat?
don't worry.
My god.
That's gonna go in the highlight reel.
Is you okay, sir?
My cat is so fat and so unoriented. She couldn't step off a like half a drop. And she fell.
What the hell?
I swear to God, my cat's about the size of a fat baby. Like she's huge.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Wait, anyway, for Circles stream, are we gonna be in the chat? Or
I'm tempted to. I don't know. I mean, this was more of the group discussion one, so I guess we'll log out of this one, and then I guess I'll stay out of it because I mean it's more just a let's play that he's doing.
Yeah.
yeah,
But I mean, if you want me to stay in so we can talk, then I guess we can.
I
but-
mean, you can join me in the live chat.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I was gonna do anyways. Oh, I was thinking more the thing from CS:GO. But...
Oh.
Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. We're counting down, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed
Trying to self-promotion for your own channels.
my own channels. I mean, I haven't posted any videos in like 3 years, 2 years, so. I wouldn't even-
Univork.
When did I last post a video? Let's have a look.
Freaking wrecked.
You can subscribe to me if you want. There you go. That's
No,
my
not
promotion.
if you want. We're forcing you. If you don't subscribe, we will throw you out the window.
Oh god,
I just reached 150 subscribers actually, which is cool.
nice.
I laughed. We'll link his channels in the description once this is uploaded to YouTube. So, to our one viewer that's watching this, that's not us, you can click on this. Oh, I've added end cards to all our videos, by the way.
Ender cards?
End cards.
Oh, nice.
So if you're going to end a video, you can click subscribe.
That's good.
I thought, what's his dude was gonna do that?
Yeah, I
What's
didn't
this
do it.
dude?
Oh, well,
With the Scottish one.
Yes.
dang.
No, he did the thumbnails. I did the rest. So I've added end cards to your videos for you. Because I had a look earlier. I was looking at the analytics. And 89% of people who watch the videos are not subscribed.
Hmm.
So... I mean, it dropped to 87 in last week, but... That's a lot of people missing that one. I think... What's...
Think of all the content they're
87.
missing.
87 times 14? Or whatever. I don't know. It's a lot. It's more than 10. One minute, right, let's end it.
Alright, well,
So, thank you for
been-
watching.
thanks for watching. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna fly over here. Take
Wait,
a
I
look,
want to be there at the end. Let me
fly at
just
this, let's turn off
load
my
the thing up.
let's turn off my hood. Oh, it's in is it in game? Oh, options. Let's turn off my hood. And take a look at this while the sun goes down.
Don't let the sun go down. No.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next stream,
Dun,
or
dun,
the
dun,
next
dun,
video that I decide, bruh, or the next
Don't eat
video
my
we
blood
decide
rag.
to,
I'm doing a heartfelt goodbye.
you know.
Alright.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
I'm gonna get streaming.
Bye.